Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I am your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. And today, we are visiting our home section of Twitch and YouTube, which is Guild Wars 2. That's Interior, by the way, did you know that? Hello there. Welcome back. I'm still waking up a little bit. I had one of those nights last night where I had ideas, and I was like, oh, I could do this, oh, I could do that, and I just like laid there and I couldn't fall asleep. Like my mind was just buzzing and I couldn't get my brain to shut up. And like, so last time I saw the clock was after 3:15 a.m. So I am really mucking tired right now because my stupid brain wouldn't be quiet. It's like, we should make content. I'm like, we should go to bed. Stop talking. Happy dreams. No dreams at all. I did not have any dreams, but I had trouble falling asleep. Good morning, happy Guild Wars Tuesday. You as well, welcome. I have that from time to time. Yeah, I sometimes have it. Nap time this afternoon. We'll see, I do have stuff to get done today. Let's see. Imperius says, Bavaniso's meta is so great. I went to my first one yesterday and we triple wiped the first boss. Laxatives, or whatever his name was. Laxatives. I went north, busted my butt to maximize stability because nobody could look at the ground, and then moved to center where we wiped once more. I mean, I don't mind the Bavanisa's meta could be better. I don't mind it, though. But, I'm sorry you had such a bumpy ride with it today. Quit, get addicted to coffee. We got a new video and a new article a couple of minutes ago. Do we? Hang on, let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Oh my. This is... Good lord, this is a lot. Oh, I don't know if this is actually, like, you know, new stuff for us, but it's a lengthy article, is what I'm saying. Let's see. Hey, Muk, do you think making the Legendary Spear before the expansion would be a good idea? There's going to be underwater parts fight, right? I don't know how much underwater parts is going to be. They are finally giving us the Legendary Rebreather, and the Skimmer is usable above and underwater, but I don't know if that means we're going to have a large underwater area to play in, or if they're just, you know, filling in the remaining holes in the Legendary Armory, you know? I'm not sure. I feel like the clues are leading underwater. Yeah, they might be. They might be. But if you're making spear just for underwater, I mean, you could just as easily make harpoon gun or trident, you know? Finally got the candy corn gobbler in my account after 10 years. I just put 7 days worth of candy corn into my account. Does it stack up to 7 days? Or do you mean you're just holding the candy corn itself and you haven't consumed it yet? Is there a Leggy backpack? There's 3. There's one from Fractals, there's one from PvP, and there's one from World v World. And they all come with a glider mode. There's 4. Oh yeah, there's 4. Orax, the legendary backpack from Open World. Yeah, that one was added in the most recent major patch. Yeah. Sorry, there's been 3 for like 10 years. There's 4 as of the last patch. Yep. I have a green harpoon and a white aqua breather. You know what I found out the other day when I was messing around? The aqua breather, we all know it replaces your helmet underwater, right? It doesn't actually do anything besides stats. If you take it off underwater, there is no breath bar. I don't know why, but I thought there was one. But yeah, if you're underwater and you don't have a rebreather on, you just go AFK. You're not going to drown. Your person just holds their breath for hours. Muk, is Hades 2 done for good? I am done with it at the moment, yes. It was wonderful, and I loved it. And I played it for 93 hours, and I got the epilogue, and very happy with that. There's a few side quests that I didn't finish, but I'm okay with that.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
Atmuk, what do you think of Unheim? I tried getting into it with my ADHD flaring up and I wandered off and I got lost on Facebook. I mean, it was challenging. We got to, what was it, the 4th level, and then I kept dying on the 4th level. For anyone who didn't see it, the gameplay was kind of similar to the first 5 Nights at Freddy's. Like, you're in a room, which in this case is a van. You've got windows you need to check. You've got vents that you need to check. You've got TV screens, and you're monitoring cameras inside of a haunted building nearby. And you've got some ghost-busting equipment you can press buttons on when you need to. And there's like a supernatural meter or something that's raising, and anytime you find an anomaly, you lower the meter back down, and you've got to keep it from getting max, or you get abducted by whatever the local spirit is. And chat can also mess with the game as well. It's got Twitch integration if you want that. But yeah, on that 4th level, I kept getting killed. Like, the meter was raising really quick on that level. But yeah, I mean, it was fun for a night of entertainment, but it's not going to be like my new favorite game or something. Muck, how was Borderlands 4? Did it run well? It was running okay on my gaming PC. And then I started having some issues. No, hold on. Let rephrase. I had a crash, a single crash. And some people in chat were like, oh, I had this issue. I fixed it by allowing the shader cache for my computer to use 100 gigs. I was like, what? So I went to the NVIDIA control panel, and I set the shader cache from whatever to 100 gigs, and I haven't had another crash since. However, twice so far, I have had the game just kind of, like, within the gameplay get stuck. Like, for example, last night, I was following an NPC, and she gets on an elevator, and I climb on the elevator, and she presses the button, and it doesn't move. And we just sit there, and sit there, and sit there. So I closed the game and reopened it, and had to replay a couple of minutes, get back to the elevator, and this time it works fine. So there's been twice I got kind of soft-locked in the game, and I had to just exit to the main menu and load back in to fix it. I don't really know why that's happened, but yeah, I'm having fun. I am having fun playing it. But I will say, it does not seem well optimized. It does not. Mark, what's the best way to get trade contracts to buy the stupid funerary instances? So trade contracts, one of my, y'all know I love my, my daily passive income, right? One of my characters is parked at a spot called the Sanctum of Nabga. Now, this doesn't help you immediately, but this can help you long-term if you want it. So, this character here, which is taking forever. Okay, so this character here, I log in, and there's 3 treasure chests, right? And all of them give a whole bunch of stuff, and including trade contracts. Because of this character, I basically have passive income of trade contracts each day, and I currently have 36,000 of them. And it's just because of this guy. Because of this guy, I've got 36,000 trade contracts, because he just slowly generates them. Constantly. So, good place to park a character. This is right here. Crystal Oasis, right there. Floating building. There's 3 treasure chests there. Now, if you're just trying to, like, grind them, Mark, I redeemed Wizard Hat. Yeah, I'm talking. Oh my god. I'm gonna take away your wizard hats. Anyway, what was I saying? If you're trying to just grind out like 1,000 of them right this second, I don't have an answer for that. But that's how I get mine. Muck's hoarding all the contract. That's right. How many characters do you have parked? Like 6 or 7, I think. Like these are not. Primeval King's Place is also good for contracts. Stomp. What's the Craftlocked thing? Oh, I'm looking forward to talking about that. That was the thing that kept me awake last night, is I kept thinking about different ways to make that fun. Let me finish the routine, and then we'll go into that. Where are the best starting parking spots? If you do exclamation daily, I have a video that shows that. There are more, which you can find on the Fast Farming Community website, which I will link to you. But all the ones that I'm using are in that daily video. So see, there's another big pile of stuff. I got the Wizard's Gobbler a few days ago, but I don't know what's the best thing for the ley line converter. In the freebie tab, I usually get a crowbar each day. Because I don't like doing the Verdant Brink meta. And I can use the crowbar in my home instance every day. The other tabs, you know, you are not freebie, and you spend resources on those. So it just depends on if you have that resource to spare. Like, the tab that you spend auric stuff, I always have that to spare, but the other tabs I don't, so I don't typically mess with those. Are you planning to do a TLDR of all the horror games you played this month? They were all bad. I should never play horror again. I don't know. I guess I could do like a tier list or something. It's kind of difficult though, because I have to like kind of try to disconnect myself. Again, I've said this 1,000 times. I don't enjoy horror. I play it because y'all enjoy watching me suffer. Right? Like, that's the reason. So trying to like grade them, I don't know. I don't even know how I would grade them, because you can't just say like, oh, let's rate them by how spooky they were, because there were some that just have like really good jump scares, but the game itself kind of sucked. You know, so it's kind of tough how to rank them. Hey Mugga Chad, hi Ephley. Next says, hey Mug, definitely decently new player here. I am
almost 2 years old. Wahoo.
Baby.
Mukluk bobble mukluk dancing.
I started with hot, but I feel like I was lagged behind others since I don't have flying yet. Which expansion do you recommend to both enjoy the game but also get up to speed with other people in the world? What's up next? Okay, honestly, my honest recommendation is just play the game in order. So, you know, Hot, Path of Fire, do the Living World season, stuff like that. However, if that's not what you want, the expansion that gives you the sky scale, the flying mount, the fastest is Secrets of the Obscure, aka Soto. That expansion gives you a rental sky scale very quickly. And there is a quest line you can do to keep it for use in other zones that is faster. It's still a project, but it's a lot faster than the Path of Fire method. The Path of Fire method that also gives you the permanent sky scale takes a lot longer than the Soto method. Muck, we heard a sub being read during your intro. Is this normal? Hang on, I'm going to swap to the intro scene for a second.
Like Douglas Bartholomew, Reginald Esquire the Fourth, and Sir Chauncey Vance Duffels the Third welcomes you, dear viewer, to the lab.
When Daddy Mukluk sweats. No, it's not gross. It's beautiful. That no, that should not be happening on that layer. I don't know why that was happening. Not that screen. Oh, hold on. Do you mean this one? Is it this one? Yeah. Alerts on that one are fine, because it just sits there and plays music on a loop. Yeah, alerts on that one is okay. Yeah, as long as it's not like while there's like something talking or something. Okay. Blue says, I'm also living vicariously through you playing spooky games, so there's that. Uh-huh. Alright, you haven't done the dancing one in a while. It's because it keeps getting DMCA'd. Friggin' the DMCA world is not fair. Like, I'll make something and like it's fine, and then so oh my gosh, how can I explain this? I'm gonna need paint. Flashbang. Okay, hang on a second. So there will be. Let me show you guys let me show you guys this. Okay. So there will be, right here, free to use music, okay? And then over here is me. And over here is some other guy. Okay? So, what'll happen is there will be some free-to-use music, okay? And the free-to-use music will, we'll use it and we'll make a video, such as the ad for the website. And then this guy will also use it and make a video. Now, both of us might make some slight tweaks to the music, maybe the pitch, maybe, I don't know, something. This guy will then take his song and copyright it, and then start DMCAing others, all right? Copyright might be the wrong word, but he starts DMCAing others and saying that they copied him. And so he will then come over here, and he will hit me, and hit me with a strike. This is what people are doing constantly on YouTube, okay? And you could fight it, but it takes a lot of time and effort and paperwork and sometimes money. And it's so stupid. So, yeah, I've had multiple videos that I used to play, like, all the time just for fun. And then this happened, and then I had to stop. And, again, like, you could fight it, but it's really stupid. Is that YouTube, if you DMCA someone, they immediately take it down before they start, processing whether or not it's legitimate or not. Yeah, that's the issue. And right now, I've got
9 more days of horror games, and then you are allowed an 11-month break from horror games. Mukluk love.
I think the Pacific Drive DLC is coming out soon. They posted ARG thing. Oh, cool. Is there a way to keep your characters from shifting when you get to the character select screen? Not that I know of, no.
I once was hit for a copyright claim on a video of mine for the sound of line in static feedback.
I am sorry to hear that. Let's see. What I'm hearing is you want me to convince the other guys to stop with the DMCAs. Well, it's not like one person. And again, we sometimes will have music, and like it's different because like that bottom source, it could be it could just be free to use music. B, it could be like I paid someone else for a soundtrack, and they made me something and like a sound pack. And, like, they are not claiming it, but then someone else uses the same sound pack, and then they start claiming it. So, because of those different issues, we've had multiple times where, we had just something fun, like I'll play 5 seconds of this. Like, that video, that one was fine for like a year, and then someone did the thing, and it is no longer fine. So anytime I play it all the way, we have to then go back into the VOD and cut it out, otherwise the VODs to get demonetized. So I do it on occasion when we have like a really large number of people that have never seen it for entertainment value, but I don't play it as often anymore. Poro says, I'm a new player, and the only thing I find frustrating is that because I can't decide which class to play, I usually switch, then I feel too much pressure, the need to the campaign again. Is that a me thing? How do you manage that? Poro, I've only done the full story of the game on one character. You do not have to do the story again on the other characters unless you just want to. People are so weird taking something free, changing it just slightly, and then claiming total ownership over a thing they just received for free. Ridiculous. Yep. Welcome to the music industry. Reminds me of a period of time where some artists were trying to copyright poses of all things. Hockey, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you. It seems people have figured out a way to make money off other people's creativity. Yeah. Yep. And sometimes, and again, YouTube is so large, they have to automate a ton of stuff, right? So sometimes it's a mistake, and it's like, yeah, okay. But, other times it's malicious. And so, yeah, it happens. It happens. What do you do to prep for VOE that generally isn't thought of? There's only one thing I think you should really think about, and that is hero points. Any character you want to play the new elite specs on, you need to have hero points stockpiled. Let's see. I was skimming. Okay, hold on. So someone sent me this article. And it's some news person was allowed to play through one story mission of Visions of Eternity. I saw a map. It's got shipwrecks, lots of waterways. We talk about the skimmer a little bit. After getting familiar with the skimmer's new abilities, to guide our convoy toward a nearby event. It's like a siren. There's a map boss, pirates, streamlining mechanics. Trying to decide if I want to do a recording of me reading this. So far, leaning toward no. Oh, nice. Okay. You probably already watched the new video. I have not seen a new video. No, no one's linked me that. Don't please. Don't please. HK's like, please don't talk. I don't really think there's any new meaty content here. Alright. Hang on. Alright, what is this? Shipwreck Strand Map Fly-Through. See, I'm torn right now. I don't want to see this. I want to see it for myself when we get there. However, as a content creator, I'm going to be asked 1,000 times, have you seen the video? So I have to watch this just in case there's something I need to talk about. So if you don't want to get spoiled like I'm about to get spoiled, look away for a minute. I'm doubling the speed. I'm guessing that's an Inquest base. They love their red LEDs. Okay. Can you share the link? It's in the chat right above you, but sure. That's it right there. Alright, I totally misunderstood. It said map fly-through, and I thought they had, like, wing flying through it on flying mounts, but that wasn't the case at all. Inquest hasn't figured out RGB yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Okay. So... I think it's time. I think it's time to unveil the new thing. Alright. Chat, give me just a second. I need to log out. And you guys are gonna look at bacon for a minute. And give me a second here. And log back in. Bacon? Yeah, the bacon of obscurity. Do not look behind the bacon. Okay. And I need my other... Dang it, where did I put it? Okay, there it is. Okay. And log out. And paste. Pasty, pasty, paste. And log in. And no, I don't want to set up 2FA at this time. Flashbang. Hey, Muck, I had an important question yesterday, and now I forgot. Hi, Gluick. How you doing? Okay. Here we go. Turn off the bacon. All right. This is a new account, chat. So, I want to show you guys something that I was inspired by. And this is something for me to chew on and keep me busy for a good long time. All right. This is a new account. This is a brand new account. So, let me do a marker here. I'm going to start a playlist here. Okay, so I was recently inspired to try something. As you guys know, I've played a lot of Guild Wars 2. I've got like 9 or 10,000 hours or something like that. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And it's rare I see something that really gets me hyped to the point I'm losing sleep. I saw such a thing the other day, and I'm gonna give full credit where it's due. There is a series, and this creator is from World of Warcraft, and it's called Craftlocked. And essentially, his goal is to defeat Ragnaros, but he's in hardcore, so he has 1 life. If he dies, it's over. And he can only use stuff he crafts himself. Alright? He can only use things he crafts. So, at the beginning, he's just like punching things because he can't do anything else. So, I want to try it. And obviously, we're going to put a pause on this when Visions of Eternity comes out, but this is what I am going to try. So, what are the rules? What are the rules of the Craftlock Challenge? Now, first off, I thought about calling it Craft Wars 2, but apparently there is already a game called Craft Wars, and that led to a lot of confusion on the Discord. So, this is what I've got. The rules. We can only equip items that we craft. This guy's got trust issues, okay? If I find a sword, and someone else made it, that's just a hunk of metal. It's terrible. It would probably break if I tried using it anyway. But if we make a sword, that's a sword. Alright, anything else is scrap. We can use crafting alts. We're going to need to because of the limit of crafting professions on our characters. Alright? So, by default, each character, I believe, can have 2 professions. We're going to need to use that other character slot with a crafting alt. It's a brand new free-to-play account. No gem store purchases. You can see upgrade to full account in the top left corner. I can trade for raw materials if free-to-play allows it. So, like, if I am short some linen cloth, and if I have the coin, I could buy linen off of the trading post. But I still have to craft everything myself. The goal is to defeat Zaitan without dying a single time. And if a story step for... Alright, this is kind of a caveat thing. I remember in Living World Season 4, a part of the story where you had to die to continue. I don't remember if there was anything like that in vanilla. So I'm just going to say, if a story step forces you to die, that's an exception. But if it was avoidable and I died, then that's on me. Alright. So, step 1 is what class are we going to play? Gathering tools are allowed? Yeah, I have to use gathering tools, obviously. I have to use gathering tools. Yes. So, I looked through the classes here. And we've got, no Revenant, because we don't have Heart of Thorns on this account. Okay. I know it's not a surprise to anyone, but I'm honestly thinking Ranger, and there's one very strong reason for it. I'm wondering if any of you can call it. Do any of you know the reason I'm thinking Ranger? Pet tank? No. Alright, Waniba got it. Lick wounds. The chance of the pet reviving you if you go downstate. There is no other class that has a higher chance of surviving if they accidentally go downstate. That's the reason. Now, even that's not guaranteed, but it's a chance. Elementalist and Guardian and Thief would be straight out because they are very glassy. Mesmer is pretty squishy too. Necro, I would highly consider. Don't you unlock downstate after some levels though? Well, I guess I better not die for a few levels. Alright. So, we're gonna make a dude here. We're gonna make a dude. I did consider the different class, like the different racial options, like the different racial skills, and I looked at them and they're all so terrible. So I don't think it matters, like which race we play. And if it doesn't matter, I'm gonna play Asura just because I'm the most familiar with it. So let's see. No, that's not what we're looking for.
Guys, look at me! I'm so curvy!
Is that it? That's our guy. Okay. Well, you unequip the starter equipment. So I considered that. In the Craftlock challenge on World of Warcraft, they destroy their starting gear. However, in World of Warcraft, you can punch. I found out the hard way in this game, you cannot attack if you don't have a weapon. You cannot. So I think what we're going to do is just say that he made the gear he's starting with at some point in the past. Because also crafting is not unlocked until level 12. So that would be 12 levels of I can't attack. The pet's a weapon. You don't get control of the pet till level 5. The pet will only attack things that attack you first, and so that means you can't kill yellow mobs. And most mobs in low-level areas are passive because of the new player experience. Mounts, free-to-play account. It does not have that. Kite. Alright, hold on. Let's change the tats a little bit. Give him like the blotches. There we go. Make him look slightly different from my main man. Okay. You get the free 10-hour Raptor at level 10. Yeah, and that's fine. We can use that. Okay. Alright, so. I don't remember the stats on a Moa. A Stalker is a glass cannon. So, that's out. Drake is a bruiser. It is kind of tanky. I think we're gonna use the Drake, and we're gonna give him a cute name or something, maybe like Skittles or something like that. Okay, ferocity. Here we go. I'm a member of the College of. Let's see. If a prototype explodes, it isn't a failure unless the lesson goes unlearned. Sure. My first invention... I think the Infinity Ball had a really cool story. We'll do that one. Who was my first advisor? When it comes to besting the enemy, there's no such thing as overkill. There we go. Alright. This is my story. Signed, Trust Issues. No! Damn it. Alright. I had this name planned out. I didn't realize that someone had taken it. I had this all planned out. Craft issues? Thrust issues? Thrust issues? MuklukYoutube. No, we're not putting Muck in the name. I don't want random people to think it's me. Crafty McCraftface. Trust issues. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Not MuklukYoutube. Yeah. God, dude, new players see this.
Of course, we've excelled. We exceed expectations in everything we do.
Time to rebind all the keys. Yeah, we'll see.
With Golem and Gate and Arcane Crystal, we have asserted our supremacy in this land and made it our own.
If you don't want people helping, do you think it's a good idea to stream it? I mean...
We will not move another inch.
That goes into a time issue.
Not for anyone.
That goes into a time thing. Because, like, I stream 55 hours a week. This is going to be something for me to chew on for a while. Unless I die.
Ever evolving, ever fluctuating.
What if someone mails you stuff? I'll hit the return button.
I believe in the power of transformation. I belong to the College of Dynamics.
Remove double tap to evade. Oh yeah, for sure.
Dynamics crews thrive on permutation. We're always advancing, morphing into something new.
One jump puzzle per week. Oh my god.
I'm the lever, and my excellent crew.
Dude, I'm remembering the
Together we will move
the jumping puzzle in Lion's Arch with like the big slide at the beginning. I would often die on that slide at the very beginning of the JP.
Golems, not mine, of course, are causing havoc out in the jungle. Whatever the imbeciles outside the city have broken, I'll fix, and make my name doing so. I'll lead the masses through metamorphosis to an improved future.
I'm letting this play out because we might use it for some clips or something. All right. Okay. I've died to that entrance more times than in Fractals. Alright, so test a couple things here. Alright. Yeah, double tap to evade is on. Alright, let's go into the options. Alright, where is that at? AoE loot on interact, AoE loot auto pickup. So that's on by default now. That's good. Show skill recharge. Cursor contrast, set that to low. Play the game in German. 9! Disable player camera shake. Fast with range indicator. Double tap to evade, turn off.
Check and recheck. That's what I always tell them.
Where's the thing to see targetable stuff from really far away? Show all usable object names. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, so, again, I did consider, just unequipping everything right at the start. However, I found out the hard way. If I do that, I'm gonna show you this. I can't attack this guy. And I can't control the pet at low level, so I can't tell the pet to attack this guy either. So I literally can't kill this thing. And if I was playing any of the other classes, we would have no way of doing combat. So the only way to level up would be like exploration XP, but you would have to do that until level 12 to get crafting, chat. Crafting's at 12. So we're gonna assume that my starting gear was made by me at some point in the past. So we are gonna go from there, and yeah. We'll say we're gonna be using this bow for a long time. Talk to Rob. I'm trying to talk to Rob. Alright, there we go. Okay. I would recommend you not play it in German as a German. Why are you hating on the German? The German section, huh? Alright. So we're gonna be using this bow a long time. Can you even complete the tutorial without attacking? I don't know. I guess if someone else... Okay, there's definitely a way if someone else had just completed it, or is completing it right when you get there, because it's a shared instance. Oh, auto run is not working. Hang on a second. Control options, auto run. Oh gosh. Where's the heal skill? Oh, no. Hang on. Where's the... Oh, here. This is what I was looking for. I should have seen if I could have, like, exported this stuff beforehand. Alright, let's do that for now. Have you not saved your settings? I did not. You have no auto loot? I know. These things aren't dropping stuff, though. Alright, first test. Will I die to the very first guy? Can we make it through the tutorial? What craftwork challenge? Bead Zaitan, no dying, and I have to craft any gear that I want to equip. You know what I think the worst part's gonna be, chat? Bags. So when I level to, like, I think level 2 or 3, it gives me a bag. I have to destroy it or sell it. I can't use it. Because it probably has a hole in it.
King gifted a tier 1 sub to Trust Issues.
I bet
This
it's
is their first gift sub in the channel.
I bet it's like not even. I bet it's not even like, you know, double stitched or anything. It's probably a piece of crap. But yeah, that bag. I think if I kept money in it, it would just fall out of the bottom of it. So we're going to throw that away, and we've got to get leatherworking up to make our own bags, quality bags that don't suck. Is there anything that's dangerous in the starting zone? I think the biggest danger is going to be gravity. Because if there's no, I don't have gliding. So if I screw up and I fall, like, that's going to be it. I can turn off arc. Okay. Oh, look, a better bow. Oh. I can tell whoever made this had no idea what they were doing, so we're just going to salvage that as soon as we can. Alright, so we're in the open world. Let's see. Hero panel, stat increases, weapon skill 2 unlocked. Upcoming rewards. Great. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now! Not now. Alright. So... oh my god, I'm trying to remember... what was the... oh god, did I change the key? There we go, alt click. That's what I was looking for. Haven't used that one in a while. Alright, gravity is the single most dangerous opponent I've ever faced in any video game. Yep. Time to do all the JP. I mean, I don't have to, but if I don't think it's too complex, then I will. Why Muk starting fresh? It's a new series. It's inspired by a guy in the WoW community. It's called Craftlocked. Goal is to defeat Zaitan, don't ever die, and only use gear I craft myself. Oh, I think I need to add a new addendum, chat. I think Mystic Forge should not count as crafting. Because, like, you could just throw, like, let's say 4 greatswords into the forge, and then you get, like, another greatsword, and then you could be like, oh, I made this greatsword, and then, boom, you can get any weapon. Right? So I think the Mystic Forge should not count as crafting. Unless it's making a component of something you're crafting after that. What about Leggy crafting? I mean, I'm not going to be crafting any Leggies before Zaitan. Unless I do get the fractal gloves without ever dying. What's this? Let's just hit some buttons. Downstate doesn't count failing? No, downstate's okay if I survive and get back up. You should add something like 5 subs allows you to delete an item. I can't even... I gotta get to level 12 before I could equip anything, so I do not want people deleting my bow or something. Muk, that's big VOE news. What is big VOE news, Banana? I saw the video, I saw the article. I didn't see anything that was big news. Let's see, Haywire Golem, is that one of them? There's another article? Alright, link it to me.
Resume normal functioning.
They talk about the Aqua Breather in the first meta. Massively OP. Hang on, loading it.
Normal functioning.
What is the massive news in here? Can you do Wizard Vault with free-to-play account? It says it unlocks at level 80, assuming I can do it at all. Might got a suggestion for the name of your Drake. Amber Lamps, as in someone calling Amber Lamps. That's weird. When I right click on them, it doesn't work, but when I press F, it does.
Resume normal functioning.
New Aqua Breather name and info. First meta event and map. Start of story info. That sounds like spoilers. Alright, I'll keep the link open. I don't want to read it right now, though. Oh, I need one more something here.
Resume normal
There we go.
functioning.
Okay. And that's just karma. You get a bag. Alright, now, if you look at this chat, we can all clearly tell the quality and craftsmanship of this bag is subpar. I don't know who made this thing. I think I could do better. I bet if I kept my money in that, it would fall out of the bottom and I would never see my money again. So that bag is going to get destroyed. And we will make a real bag once we learn how to make a better one. Because that, we did not craft that bag, we do not trust it. Alright, there's a vista up there. How do I get up there? Don't even vendor it, just straight on the ground. Yeah, who would buy that, honestly? Who would even buy that? Are you destroying them? I sell it for coin. So we're gonna need some coins, so we will throw it on the. I don't know if I can use the TP, but you know, TP or a vendor, I guess. Mike, is this on Steam account? No, I made a new standalone client account. Oh, there was a Vista back there. Let's go get that. There's some good news about the legendary Aqua Breather. Aqua. Let's see. I am skimming. I'm looking for anything about it. I don't really see... Oh, maybe this is it. You can transmute a land hat to look like the legendary Aqua Breather if you want to show it off on land. Is that what you meant? You should make a command for Craftlocked? Possibly. Ah, lava! I don't know how dangerous that is. Alright. I wanna show you guys. I have had so many people, when I'm like, hey, new players, make sure AoE loot is checked. And they'll be like, Mukluk, you need the mastery for AoE loot, okay? This is what I'm mucking talking about. Not the auto loot. Okay? AoE auto loot. AoE auto loot is like when you just press the loot button one time and you get everything nearby looted. But you still have to press a button. That's the thing I'm always encouraging new players to do. Okay, rant over. I get that YouTube comment like so many times. It's AoE loot, not auto loot. Well, no, but when you it's automatically use AoE loot whenever I press the F button instead of single target loot. That's effectively what it is. Mastery point. Where was this? I think that might have been in a story mission. I think that might have been in I think that might be in a story
Missed the
mission.
absolute start, but are you also trust-issuing partying?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm certainly not going to be like, yo, someone else just carry me through whatever this is I'm stuck on, you know? Oh, I need to speak to the scout. Does that unlock anything? Let's see.
Welcome to Metrica Province.
Black.
Truly a thing of genius.
Oh, I gotta make sure it doesn't, like, auto-equip anything. I wonder if that's even something I need to worry about. Trash collector. Nice. Over this way.
Resume normal functioning.
Level 5. Rally unlocked. New profession skill unlocked. Pet panel. We can control the pet! Alright. This is Skittles. Me and Skittles are gonna go take down Zaitan. Yeah, it didn't auto-equip the bag. Imagine if you get an infusion from random Halloween bags. Probably just sell the bags unopened for max gear. Now that is a good ranger. I just sunk 5 arrows into a mosquito.
Experiment ever. Fun's over.
Everyone has been
I want that again.
Trash collector. Alright, what else here? That event made this section really easy. How's Newbie Muck doing? His name is Trust Issues. He's doing fine so far. Do I fight this guy? It's been too long. We just have, like, actual terrorists here at the elementary school trying to recruit. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask your permission as a way to support the game and the community. I'd like to be a sponsor for the value of 3 keys to the Visions of Eternity expansion. You can handle it however you like during a stream and through Discord. Yo, Hamad, that is extremely kind of you. If you want to do that, if you want to buy the game, like the standalone client, it will give you the key for the game after, and then you can send me those keys in like a DM on Discord or something. Deposit all. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Do you have anything? Sell junk. Okay. Can we use the TP yet? I don't think so. I don't know what level that comes up. I can't use the trading post. Oh, there's a vista up here. Okay.
Your road to greatness starts by joining the Inquest. Do you agree?
Can I not jump that? Okay. You won't be able to TP the trick-or-treat stuff. We will see. We will see. What is Craftlocked? Tell you what, hang on. Let's make a command. Just a second. New command. Let's see. Exclamation Craftlock. Let's see. Response. All right. Rules. Defeat Zaitan without dying. Can only use gear I craft myself. What was the other stuff? What was the other requirements? Let's see. Can use crafting alts. Can use crafting alts. New account. No gem store. Okay. That's good for now. And advanced settings also respond to Craftlocked. Activate command. All right, so I'm gonna test two things here. Exclamation craft lock. All right, there's that. Exclamation craft locked. That did not work. Hold on a second. Craft. Where are you at? Oh, I typed crack locked. Oh, that's not at all what I meant. That still didn't work. Why? Oh, hold on. All right, refresh. There. Okay. So now I just need to go over to YouTube and copy it over there. Just a sec. Just a second. No crack for Muck. Yeah, no crack for Muck. He's a good boy. All right, chat command. Exclamation. Craft lock. Paste. Advanced settings. Craft locked. Craft locked. And activate. Okay. All right, there you go. Exclamation craft lock or craft locked will pull up the challenge rules for people that ask in the future. You should swap the rule that says you can use craft alts. It will make everything very easy. I only have 2 character slots, dude. See, here's the thing. You can only have 2 professions, right? I'm gonna explain my thoughts. All right? So, first character is going to be leatherworker, and then I have to pick some type of weapon. So, like, if I pick armorsmith, I have access to greatsword and spear, but I don't have access to bow. If I pick huntsman, I'll have access to bows and harpoon gun, but I will not have access to spear, you know, stuff like that. So, I will immediately be filtered out of some entire weapon categories. The second craft alt, I think, is going to be jewel crafting. I say the second craft alt. Sorry, the first alt, the second character, is going to be jewel crafting, so that we can make, like, rings and amulets. And then, maybe chef? Maybe chef for food buffs. Bags. The leatherworker should be able to make the bags. So the main character is going to be leatherworking and also some type of weapon. The alts are new too? Yes. Yeah, it's a new account. You should extend this challenge to full game and finish Dragon Saga without dying. Again, okay, so Guild Wars 2 doesn't really have a hardcore mode, right? The best I can do is periodically do /deaths and then show you guys the dialogue thing that says I've, hold on, how do I move this? Can I unlock this thing and show it? Okay. I'll just have to hide this for a second. The best I can do is go down here and do /deaths, and it says that I've died 0 times in the chat log. So I can, like, do that at the end of each episode or something like that. But I don't really have a, something beyond that. Best I can do vanishes from existence. No, I tried to grab the chat box and just pull it into the middle of the screen, but it doesn't let me do that. Oh, wait. There is something back here I missed. What can you swap trade contracts for? I know that they are used in making some Gen 2 legendaries if you do the Path of Fire route. What brought this idea up? I've been hooked on watching videos of people in WoW lately that have been doing similar challenges. There's one guy doing the Craftlocked challenge, and I liked that one. There's another one doing Fishlock, which doesn't work in our game because we don't get fishing until End of Dragons. But the Fishlock challenge was, he was trying to fish through every expansion, and he could only use gear he fished up. And he got to like level 20 before he got a weapon. But again, in WoW, you can punch things to death, so that's what he was doing. I would say weaponsmith is your most valuable first profession. Because it covers melee and range options. I don't think it gives any range options, does it? Oh, I guess throwing axe. It has a throwing axe. Yeah, weaponsmith has what? Sword, greatsword, maybe throwing axe, and spear in the water. Huntsman would have longbow, shortbow, torch, but there would be no main hand for the torch. And harpoon gun? Throwing axe, it has axe. Well, it's a throwing axe on a ranger. What are we supposed to do here? It has been years. Just keep reviving. Imagine they finally rework Zaitan fight. Yeah, if I get all the way to Zaitan, I might just say, like, I failed the hardcore part of the challenge, and then, you know, let me see, let me look at it. Anything else I should know? Understood. Like, if I get almost there, I might say, like, okay, I failed the hardcore part of the challenge. I'm gonna do the, I'll finish the crafting part. I don't know, we'll see. Is changing crafting discipline allowed? Yes, because it's dang inconvenient. It requires money, and we will not have a lot of it. So, if I choose to do that, that is allowed. Are you gonna do story mode dungeons? Dungeons? Probably not. Down skill 2 unlocked, Vistas unlocked. I've already done Vistas. Black Lion Trading Company. Alright. Are these still bound to me? Sell at trading post. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, I can sell trick-or-treat bags. Alright, if that trick-or-treat bag sells, that's gonna double my money, chat. Huge stonks. Huge stonks. Alright, we do not have an underwater weapon or rebreather. I cannot fight in the water. Also, chat, there was something I could not remember. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to remember. Does this downstate you if you mess this up? Dude, I'm like so scared of everything. Let me see. I should pin this. Wait, I can't click the little eye to track it. What the heck? Weird. Why can't I track it? Where was that pig keeping an iron sword? No wonder it was so angry. Lore-wise, chat, I think this is the lab where amalgams come from, because it's all about slimes. What's the challenge? You know what? Hang on. I'm putting exclamation Craftlocked in the stream title. Alright, done. You should pin it too? Alright, I'll do that. Hang on. Now it's slime time? That's alright. But basically, there will be, like, a playlist of this. But then there will also be occasional videos where, like, it'll be just, like, a summary of, like, a huge amount of playtime. Like, episode 1 might be, like, you know, level 1 through 10 or something. Okay. Oh, slab of red meat. We can cook that up later. Alright, I'm trying to remember what to do here. Obtain a colored key card from Taka. Okay, where's Taka?
Hi, Mukluk.
Hi. I'll take a blue key card. The pig escaped the monster hunter spit roast. Okay.
That pig escaped the monster hunter spit roast.
Wow, that was really late. What the heck? So this is your main account now? It's not my main account. I did all my dailies before I swapped over. But it's something I can work on rather than doing world bosses for the 9,000th time. What are you doing, Muck? Look at the pin at the top of the chat. Alright, looking for more blues. Wait, what? Oh, did I lose my keycard? Oh my gosh, someone stole my keycard. Are you on Steam or standalone? Standalone. My Steam account already had some money, and I wanted a completely empty bank.
Hi.
Alright, I see what you're doing. You're adding long delays into your messages, so that
Hi.
after a few minutes, yeah, it goes off. I'll tolerate it for now. Yellow card.
Hi.
If you get really annoying with it, though, I'm gonna mute it. Alright, there's a yellow one.
Hi.
Hi. Big question. Can we have Rose narrate over your video? Now that's content. And then I made my way to a laboratory where they were making baby amalgams. It smelled awful. We found a pig that dropped a sword. I don't know where it was keeping it, but I understand now why it was so mad. You learned a barrage. Level up. I considered, chat, I considered allowing myself to use the rebreather, and I'm not going to, but I'm going to tell you why I considered it. I found out when I was preparing for this, there is no crafted medium or light armor rebreathers in the game. Did you guys know that? There's only one crafted rebreather, and it's heavy.
Have you noticed how much more serene the lab seems today?
Absolutely.
You can buy from hearts. That's not crafting. All right. Green. Another green. You can craft Ascended? Can you? Who crafts rebreathers? Alright. That one's done. Alright. Another heart over here. Now, hero points. Hero points is going to be a really important decision. What do we go for first? My current thoughts is the skill Protect Me. That's an excellent oh crap button. It's a stun, break, and barrier. There is the Signet of the Hunt, which increases run speed. That could be juicy. There is... what else is there? Oh, we're not killing things in one rapid fire anymore. It's only going to get worse from here. Okay. What level is this guy? He's 3. Oh, someone else is here too. There we go. Okay. Can I spend hero points? Requires level 11. Okay. So we're just stockpiling right now. I can't use hero points yet. What level am I? I'm 8. My first barrage! Uh-oh, someone behind me right now. Maybe an obvious question, but is buying crafting recipes from NPCs with the TP allowed? Recipes? Ooh, okay. I would say getting recipes should be allowed. Yeah. Because otherwise, there are some recipes that are discovered, and there's some that have to, you have to, like, buy them. So, I think that should be allowed, otherwise I'm not going to be able to do crafting.
You.
Me? What's up? I think the real challenge will be when he gets to ore. If I get to ore. Alright, that one's done. Unlocked Researcher Bloop. New account playthrough. With rules. Exclamation Craftlock if you want to see it. This is going to be a long-term project. If you die, the challenge is over. I would have 2 choices. If I die, I could keep going just for the crafting part of the challenge and forget the hardcore part. Option number 2 would be I delete the character and make a new one. You know, I would still have some progression made because of, like, the bank and stuff. But that would be option 2. You know, I've seen a lot of people that have been confused by the can use crafting alts line. They think that I'm going to use the, like my old crafting alts. Let me rephrase this. Can only use gear I craft myself, on new account. Let's do that. Is Raptor allowed? I mean, I'll have it free for 10 hours or something. So yeah, I could use it during those 10 hours. I actually don't even remember. Does the Raptor have the damaging engage when you get it, or does that require masteries? Okay, command's updated. Get him, Skittles! If you die and start over, would that be Trust Issues Jr.? That would be, Trust Issues the Second. Alright, being able to go invisible for a second with the, Hunter Shot is quite nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was saving things to salvage. We don't have salvage kits yet. When do I get salvaging? When do I get salvage? Level 12. Level 12? I wonder if I can just go buy one. Like, I wonder if I actually need to get to level 12. Oh, man. See, like, that fall would probably kill me. There's a Vista up there. You can sell the gear from the Mighty Chest, so may as well delete it. How did you get Elite Spec previously? Did you just get them with X-Pack release? It's just hero points. Like, every expansion, you just spend hero points to unlock it. See, I might live dropping down from here, but I'm not sure. So I'm not gonna do that. Alright, there's a merchant over here. Yeah, gravity is our biggest danger, chat. Yo, gathering stuff. The gathering begins. We're gonna be gathering so much stuff.
Interesting.
Alright, sell junk. We didn't have much junk. Alright, where... I'm wondering if I just go buy a salvage kit if I can use one. Alright, there's another building with stuff over to the west. Let me see if they've got it. You gotta smith your own pickaxe. You know what? I would consider having that be part of the challenge, but there's no recipes for those in this. Did you craft the salvage kit? I salvage my items by breaking them apart with my bare hands. Where... Bro, who designed this room? No one that graduated college, that's for sure. Crude salvage kit. Dude, this is such a huge chunk of my money. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, alright. So whoever made this stuff, they had no idea what they were doing. This is all gotta go. This is all gotta go. Whoever made this stuff, they did not know what they were doing. Let's see. Is this stuff even salvageable? No. Okay, I guess we could just get some skins from this stuff. Let's see. So we're just unlocking cosmetic skins right now. Yeah, poor craftsmanship. You put when you put on equipment, you put your life into that equipment's hands or feet, and this stuff is no good. All right, can I sell any of this? Oh god, I have to destroy it all. Eat the luck. Alright, I can't sell that either. Alright. Sell that. Alright. There we go. Probably get another one, and then another set of tools. That's half my money. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Smells like porn here. Alright. What's the other stuff for the adventure guide? Use a waypoint, use a profession mechanic skill, use a healing skill. Alright, I'm gonna use my healing skill. I need to use it 2 more times. Use emotes. Slash bow. Yeah! Okay. Gotta do something here. Take out that script. He's just grunting and he turns hostile. Stuff. Uh-oh. I got a few too many there. Bags aren't gear, though? Yeah, I still don't trust them. We gotta make our own bags. How can I phrase this? Anything that can be equipped, with the exception of gathering tools, because you can't craft gathering tools, is something I gotta make it myself, because we've got trust issues. We gotta make it ourselves. So bags are included in that. We're almost done with this area. Need a few more angry scrit. Okay. Let's see. There's a scout over here. We can talk to him. Why not hard mode this as an Ellie? Oh, man. Yeah, Ellie goes downstate, it's basically over, first off. And the second thing is their health pool is like half the size of some of the others. So yeah, there would be a few reasons why that would be very tough, for sure. Let's see, unlock this slot at level 11. We're getting there. Ellie has a misform. That increases the chance you're gonna die. Does food count too? Yes. Yeah. Second character will be a chef. Yeah, there's a lot of things about this challenge that is going to make it harder than World of Warcraft, but or there's some things that is easier. Like World of Warcraft, anytime you move stuff between characters, you have to mail it between the characters, but we've got the shared bank. Ooze Slayer. Does the game record who crafted an item? No, I don't think so, but I'll be doing the whole thing live, so. WoW has shared bank now? Yeah, but not on like the older stuff. Alright. Just for the skin. All these gearboxes. Okay. Is Mystic Forge allowed? Alright, so if I'm using the Mystic Forge to get a component that is then crafted into something else, I say it's fine. Oh god. Oh no. But if I'm using the Mystic Forge to make the final component, not fun. So, how do I get up there? Oh, I see it. So for example, like there's that Mystic Forge recipe where you throw in like 3 or 4 greatswords and you get another greatsword. I can't do that. I can't just throw in a bunch of greatswords, get another greatsword, and be like, I made this. He's like, you made this? No, I made this. Oh my god. I've never been so scared of that jump. Okay, level up. Okay. What is this? The Raptor. Oh boy. Hold on, I gotta rebind that though. Let's see. Controls. Where's the mount? Where's Raptor? There we go. I usually use Z for mount. Weapon swapping, personal story. Alright, I'm still in my level 1 gear. I don't think I want to do my personal story thing while in level 1 gear. Let's get to 12 and try to get some... Actually, hold on. I'm at a crafting area. Can I learn crafting now? Not that I've got much materials. Let me see. Do you trust your pet? Skittles? Skittles is the only one I trust in this world, but he doesn't have thumbs, so he can't make me gear. Teach me to be a leather worker. You are now a leather worker. I'm amazing! Oh, I could get a simple backpack, too. Alright. 8 slot bag. I need more leather. Where did I get the leather I've got so far? It was either salvaging or it was killing something. Alright, we're gonna need more leather.
You have muscle?
I wonder if there's anything I can buy with karma that I can then salvage. Huntsman. Okay, this is... Now, I could change this later, but I basically would have to start from square one, right? This is a big decision. Huntsman or weaponsmith? Huntsman would give me longbow, shortbow, torch, warhorn, harpoon gun, underwater. Weaponsmith would give me greatsword, sword, dagger, axe. Axe is throwing. I'm thinking hunts. Because I could just, it'll be safer, right? Just staying farther away. Huntsman has no melee weapons? Yeah. Do you want to go melee or range? I want to stay alive. So I'm thinking huntsman, just for staying alive. Huntsman, but you hate bows? I do not hate bows. I do not hate bows. I think what you're talking about is when they added... They were like, hey, this game doesn't have a good archer, so instead of fixing the longbow or shortbow, we made an air bow, so now you've got a third bow. I dislike that instead of like they said there was a problem, and instead of fixing the problem, they just threw a third bow onto the pile. That's what I dislike. Alright, mighty crude shortbow. Or mighty crude longbow. That's a huge upgrade, but we need some blood. We need some leather. And some planks. Alright, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. So I can already see some gear upgrades. But we need materials. We need... Oh, I got them out. Woo! Oh, dude. I'm so used to rocketing forward when I hit that button on my Warclaw. And then on this character, I hit it and he's like, eh. It's just like a little fart. I just remembered, I need to use my heal 2 more times.
Embrace simplicity.
I wonder if any merchants sell materials. Are you allowed to pop into World v World and unlock the Warclaw? Okay, let me ask you this. I'm on a free-to-play account. If I pop in a World v World, would I unlock the Warclaw? And would that Warclaw be usable in the open world? You have to be level 60 to go into World v World? That's not true. My son went in there at like level 30 when I wasn't watching him. Gamer. You'd probably die a lot. Well, no, the question is if I just step inside, will I get it? Like, just, that's it. Alright, healing skills, checked off the adventure thing. Use a waypoint, profession mechanic. Appears above your weapon skills. I mean, do you just mean like pet attack? No. So I just sent my pet to attack something. Maybe it means like F2, which I haven't unlocked yet. Events, scouts, waypoints. Hang on a second. World v World... Oh! World v World unlocks on free-to-play accounts at level 60. Alright. Well, we don't have to worry about this right now, chat. Tiny Venom Sac. Now, my son's account had the expansions. Maybe that's why he didn't have that requirement. We heal as one. Was that camera shake? I don't think so. Pretty sure I turned it off. I'm having to really internally yell at myself to remember to loot everything.
Bring me the eggs, but try to avoid their mother's teeth. Or any other part of their mothers, for that matter.
Barrage! Worm's Lair. Okay. So we've got an event here. We need to do 2 more events to the adventure guide to get a bunch of XP. Let's resize that mini-map.
Any plan that involves raptors is by design foolproof. I'm an unmitigated genius.
Can you participate in Halloween events for you at level 30? I'm not going to lock myself out of doing holiday events, but I also don't particularly want to. So I'm not going to go like right now I got a trick-or-treat bag earlier and I sold it for 3 silver, right? Like, I'm gonna take advantage of that. There's no reason not to, but get Steved in the lab. That's a verb now. Get Steved. Your character looks wrong without the hat. I did think about spending a few dollars to get this guy a wizard hat, but I was like, you know what? Now, although I'm going to be playing my favorite thing, I don't want to advertise that I'm on Muck to people that don't know what's going on, because I don't want them to treat me differently in the game. So, I don't have Muck in the name. Don't have it in the account name. Don't have the wizard hat. Wow, the labyrinth would be really quick leveling up. Yeah, but they kind of go against the whole point of this. I don't want people to treat me differently. Eyes male. What? Snap prize. Snap prize. Yeah, that's just the story. Calm down. If I get any mail, I'm just going to hit return mail. You could cosplay Muck. Yeah, so it's like, oh, do you know Muck? I'll be like, yeah, I'm a big fan. I love his goblin thing. I bought the plushie.
Any plan that involves raptors is by design foolproof. I'm an unmitigated genius.
Ah, shoot, not quite done. Okay, got some more eggs.
This will be enough eggs. The prime candidate is definitely in this pie.
Okay, there's another scout over here. We need another scout.
The Hylic are
Alright, got that. Let's see. Level 11. 5 hero points. Oh, I got my thingy. Utility skill slot unlocked. Alright. Let's see. Technobabble. Pain Inverter. I wonder if I use Pain Inverter, if that counts for the guide thing. Where is it? Use Profession Mechanic. It does not. You can only get gear through crafting, or you can't craft. I have to craft any gear I want to equip myself, because we don't trust anything anybody else makes. Oh boy, here we go. So I could do Signet of the Hunt and get 25% more run speed. Probably that for now. Alright, so let's do this. Use Profession Mechanic. Okay, let's... There, it just went up. Okay. Insect Swarm. Is this first attempt at hardcore? No, I've got a level 60 or a level 80 hardcore character on a different account. But honestly, that character They just sat in a treasure chest and opened it every day and it gave XP and eventually they get level 80. So technically, I've already done a hardcore challenge, but not one where the character left their house. Alright, let's see. Hero point up here.
You don't understand. It's not just any hologram. It's Ula's hologram.
Ah, yes. Knowing Ula.
Let's see. Oh, I remember this. You triggered the lab tutorial. I am Ula, lab genius, and you've much to learn. You may only hear this once, and the information I relay will enrich you. Push commence when you're ready. The first rule of the lab is that I'm in charge. The second rule of the lab is that you are not. I conduct dangerous experiments here, so your cooperation is critical. Know your place. Necromancy and Gollemancy have long been destined to collide. One deals with death and the other with life. I'm on the verge of creating a new kind of golem that creates life from death. We're all part of the eternal alchemy, and as such, our very beings embody magic. Remember this, and all you do will be enhanced from your accuracy with a bow to the power you put behind a fireball. I will remember this. Now that you understand what I've told you, I must challenge your retention of the facts to prove you're not totally incompetent. Bring on your test. Who am I? Ula, lab genius. What is the second rule of the lab? I am not in charge. What are the two important ideas that were destined to collide? Necromancy and Gollemancy. What are we? We embody magic. Congratulations, you've passed. Hero point. And then there's something over here. Old Ula lab. Alright, got that. Let's see. Oh, I didn't finish that thing. What the heck? I gotta make more of a point of getting stuff like this. And I gotta keep using his breath attack when possible. A challenge run, this will be fun. Yeah, I've been hooked on watching challenge run stuff from other folks. Oh god, I forgot about my bags. Let's salvage all these are terribly made. Get rid of this stuff. That pistol would probably blow up in my hand if I even tried it. Will this character have access to Dry Top and Silver Waste? I think so? Everyone gets Living World Season 1 for free? Wait, no. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know. You stumped me. Ooh, Fang, nice. Are the big worms giving me credit? I don't think they are. Good job, Skittles! Muck, is it Zaitan Core Story or Zaitan and Harvest Temple? I think the hardest part, going 1 through 80, of getting a Zaitan kill without dying in Harvest Temple would be the Harvest Temple group themselves. Zaitan Harvest Temple naked, Honestly, again, the guy that gave me the idea for this challenge, the way that he was doing it, I don't think he's going to complete it. And anyone who's played WoW will understand this. His goal is defeat Ragnaros and craft his hammer Sulfurous. Without dying, only using crafted gear. And the problem is, I don't know if they changed this, but as far as I recall, you had to defeat Ragnaros a bunch of times because the item that you craft into Sulfurous, I'm kind of scared right now, had like a 2% drop chance. So it's like a big raid boss, a 40-man raid boss, you fight him once a week, and then 2% of the time he would drop the item you need to craft that hammer. Did he just left-click the reward? Yeah, I'm making sure that it's not giving me items that I need to destroy. Potatoes. You know, if I'm not in combat, I actually just thought of something that might save my life. If I'm falling, I wonder if I can quickly open my map and waypoint somewhere while mid-fall. to try and save myself. I'm not sure if I'm fast enough to do that. Alright, what is this one? Recover gate pieces. Cull hostile wildlife. Alt F4? That doesn't stop you from falling. Ooh, red meat. Mmm. Don't forget F2. Oh yeah, did I do that enough times yet? No, I need to do it again. Skittles, cast Blarg! Oh, what did that bounce to? Oh, hello. Alright, go get him. Adventure Guide Volume 1 complete. One more event, I need to use a waypoint. Veteran! What am I doing? Veteran should be fun. We're just gonna stay way back here. With our level 1 bow. Not putting Blarg on autocast. No, when you use Blarg, he holds still and channels for a minute, and sometimes you just want your pet to hit the thing really quickly just to get a tap in to get aggro. So no, I wanna press the button for that.
Instructions.
Who do I give the gate pieces to? Oh, I'm getting credit just for picking them up. Does the second character have to follow the challenge rules? Yes. However, I believe the second character was just going to have to get to level 2. And then they can, you know, hang out in town. And then do crafting. For example, the thing that was the inspiration for this... The guy that was doing it, he basically had to level 4 characters at the same time because, you know, WoW restrictions. It's like one was like an armor smith, one was, sorry, it was blacksmithing, and one was an engineer, one was an alchemist, one was a cook. Now, we don't really have alchemy in this game. We don't have like emergency potions, but we do have like buffs, right? So I'm gonna want to use meat for cooking to get some like buffs and stuff like that.
Since it's an
upgrade
inquest-focused expansion, I think it's more likely that Subject 6 is the source of amalgams, you know, the boss everyone usually does first in the Thormanova fractal. Subject 6 is almost ready, now pipe down and take your medicine, some of us intend to survive this fiasco.
I do remember that. He shapeshifts into the shields and stuff. Hi, Mugga Chad. Hi, WoW! Did you see my above advice? No? Scrolling up. Hold on. You could always try solo Iron Man run a la RuneScape instead. So I don't know what that is. Do you want to tell me? I played RuneScape for a day and I got bored. Hold on. Who's the person that said scroll up and read my message? One sec. I wish they just repeated the message. Oh, it was the RuneScape thing. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the RuneScape challenge thing is. If this character dies, can the ult be used to finish the challenge? Okay, so the way I figure it is if this character dies, I can make a new character, and I can use whatever's in my bank. But like, if this character dies, I cannot pull stuff out of the inventory and keep it, right? If this character dies, the character and anything that is in their bags and stuff like that is gone. But the bank and, you know, the other character are intact. Okay, level 13. Are we 13? Yeah. 5 hero points, conditions, daily achievements, laurels. Alright, training. Wait, what is this? What is this pink? What is that? That's Heart of Thorns. That's Path of Fire. What the hell's this? Hold up. Look at the gem store. Pre-purchase now. That should be EOD. Oh, look at that. There's even ear things on it. That's cool. Hang on a sec. Move this over here. Hang on. Where do I post this at? Give feedback. Okay. Ah, what's happening? Cast Blarg. Alright. I reported the broken image thing. Okay. I need to continue following this path to get the vista up there. Loot. Ah, the loot! Ah! Trick-or-treat bag. That was worth it. Give me Muck a coffee. Sure. There you go. Let's see. I'm behind on some of these. Alright, there we go. Skittles is like, I will protect you while you mine copper. Alright, got that vista. Let's see. What's left? Use waypoint. Still need to do another event. I think we're done with stuff over here. Alright, let's go here and then go west. Mug does the only by my own hand rule apply to food and nourishments. Yes! So, free-to-play account has 2 character slots. The second slot is going to be a friend that sits in town, and they will be Jewel Crafter and Chef is my current plan. And they will make food and like rings and stuff. Will you betray and swap Skittles? I mean, it wouldn't be betraying. It would be like giving him a break from time to time. But right now, Skittles is, I mean, he's perfect right now. The Drakes are like brawlers or bruisers. They have a decent amount of like survivability and damage both. So we haven't done our level 10 quest now, but right now we're still in level 1 gear. So I want to get some more materials and use that to get some pieces of gear before I go do the level 10 quest. The explanation for the solo Iron Man is above, since it took me a bit to type it out. Okay. Let me see. Hang on. It's very close to what you're doing, minus the hardcore restriction. You do everything alone, no buying from Black Lion, and only buying things from vendors if there are no other way to get the said item material. You'd be making all your own armor, weapons, accessories, and buffs. No taking anyone into dungeons, instances, or fractals with you. Honestly, that almost sounds easier than what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing right now, like, there is no craftable medium armor rebreather in the game, which means I don't get a rebreather. By your rules, I could go to a merchant and buy a rebreather because there's no other way to obtain one. So, I mean, unless I'm missing something, the solo Iron Man thing sounds easier than what I'm doing. Blarg. Tiny totem. We want that. We want that. Sell these trick-or-treat bags. Yeah, 9 silver. Nice. Alright. Do I have anything in here I can salvage? No, I don't. Mike, did you see the new Guild Wars 2 trailer? The one that was like a flyover of the first zone? In Visions of Eternity? I did see that, yes. You had something to salvage? Wait, what? Oh. 2 leather. Nice! Go from 10 leather to 12. 3 jute. Enhanced boots. Take that just for the skin, and then I don't think I can salvage it. But we're sure as hell not using it. Look at that quality! These people don't know how to make anything. Terrible. Let's see, enhanced mighty leggings. We're like mighty poorly made. Am I right? Was just a suggestion if hardcore becomes a nuisance. I know it's become slightly popular challenge as other MMOs. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, it's just it somehow adds like a little bit of tension to it, you know. Like normally what I'm doing right now would be absolutely brain dead, but the idea that I have to stop if I like fall and die or something, suddenly it's like, oh wait, well, okay, that's a little spicy. God, I'm freaking level 1 bow damage. Alright, hero points. Let's see, hero points. So, we don't have another, let's see, level 15 we get that. We don't have another thing there yet, but we could start getting a trait line. Could do Beast Mastery just to give him more raw stats. I don't even have weapon swap. Or I have weapon swap, but I don't have another weapon to swap to yet, so that's not going to help. What's wrong with Untamed? I don't know. The graphics like broken or something. Oh, wait. Requires level 21 to spend points on traits. Son of a gun. That's not good. Alright. Just wait. Actually, you know what I will do? Hang on. I will get Troll Unguent. Troll Unguent is very powerful early game. So, like, We Heal is 1 heals for 169, right? Troll Unguent heals for 117 per second for 8 seconds. Like, its scaling with healing power is terrible, but its base numbers are really high. So Troll Unguent will take for the early game heal, I think. Alright, I think if I fight my way back out of here, I'll have this thing done by the time I get out. Muck rediscovering the limitation of low-level scrubs. Doesn't hurt for me to be reminded what they can and can't do. Mug, can you show your graphic settings? I cannot seem to get more than 60 FPS in Guild Wars 2. I mean, this is a brand new account, so these are just like my default settings. But take a screenshot of that if you want it. There we go. Local hero. Got a terrible mask that I would not be caught dead using because it would probably cause me to get dead. Get rid of that. And salvage. No. 1% magic fight. Woo! Oh my god. It's been actual years since eating luck did anything for me. Praise be. Let's double our copper. If you did an Iron Man plus map completion challenge, which X-Pack would be the hardest? I want to say Heart of Thorns, because just think about it. I want to say Heart of Thorns. Let's see. Waypoint over there. What about the basic 20 bag slot you get at the start? Why is it allowed? So, I thought of, first of all, like, I don't think you can unequip this. I mean, maybe if you had another bag there, like, I think you have to have a bag. So, I think what we're saying is basically the gear you started with is gear that we made in the past. Because unlike World of Warcraft, if I unequip my weapon, I can't punch things to death. There's no system in this game that allows you to just, like, punch things to death if you don't have a weapon equipped. So for some classes, that means there is no way of gaining XP via combat until level 12. Which you could slightly circumvent if you manage to run around the world and gain XP via exploration. But I don't know how many zones you would have to fully explore before you would get enough exploration XP to get to level 12. So it just... I don't know. I could maybe try it someday, but I think for this this first run, that seems really, really tedious. So yeah, we're just assuming that what we've got equipped is what we made while we were living out in the wilds. The wild child Asura that went to college. If you ran through all the starting cities, you should be able to hit level 12 easy. Yeah, but do you have any gear, or do you have the materials to then make a bag if you're level 12 and you've never killed anything? Would be my next thought. Speaking of materials, let's go over here. I wonder what level leatherworking can make their first bag. Buy a bag from story mission silver. No. The whole point of this challenge is we craft everything we use. Huh, that's weird. Oh, that's the pack supply network agent, isn't it? I was like, why won't he talk to me?
Any plan that involves raptors is by design foolproof. I'm an unmitigated
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
Alright, so first off, sell junk. Boop. Gate pieces, destroy those. This thing, sell that. Data crystals, that's a trophy, toss that. Deposit all. I have all of these and they're not salvageable. I have all those and they're not salvageable. Tiny venom sac. Okay. Alright. You, let's go over here. Wait, I can't interact with the thing. What? What? There, okay. Just gotta get a weird spot. Bag. Ugh. I can't make 8 of these yet. I need more leather. I need more leather. Alright. Gotta get more leather to be able to make a bag. It's nice that we start with the recipe for it. But we need more leather for that. Alright, let's go look at the Huntsman Station and see if we can do anything. Mux Baggy Wag's gotta start somewhere. That's right.
How are your endeavors progressing?
Let's see. Simple backpack.
Any plan that involves raptors is by design
Mighty crude longbow.
Unmitigated genius.
Requires 2 of the leather things. I've got that. 4 greenwood planks. I can make that. I don't have a vial of weak blood yet. So vial of weak blood would mean a gear upgrade. I could also go the short bow route if I wanted to. Same thing. Need a vial of weak blood. Okay. Alright. So need some blood. And we need some more leather. I need to go over there around to the east. Was there a free Black Lion key recently, Saint says? I don't remember when the last one was. I'll let somebody else answer that. Okay, we already did this event, but we need one more event done, so I'll just do it again. Oh, we're just gonna use Troll Unguent right now. I might have pulled too many. Okay, we're fine. Okay. Is there any more eggs? Yes. Like that event leads to another event? Okay. Look, it's been a few years since I've done this, okay.
This will be enough eggs. The prime candidate is definitely in his heart. It's nice to have someone help who's not totally and completely incompetent.
Defeating enemies 3. Doesn't matter. Wait, chat. Can you craft sigil? Dude, it's been too long. Can you craft basic sigils and runes? Or can you only find them? You can craft them. Okay. I've had legendary runes and sigils for too long. Swap weapons. I can't. Alright, so we finished Adventure Guide 1. Adventure Guide 2. Complete events, do hearts, apply a die. I don't think I have a die yet.
Sweet serendipity. Now I just have to wait for it to hatch. Come on, you dilatory ovum. Incubate already.
Tiny venom sac. Hello, hello. Hi, Rock. Cease this expansion.
Help! Take that, giant hairless beast! Well, that could have gone better. Perhaps next time a little more magic would be in order. I suppose you expect some sort of effusive...
Got, 2 more terribly made items to salvage.
So no thanks for you.
Crafting reminder, you could swap crafting professions at 10 copper piece per level. Yes. Yeah. So I might do that later on, but right now we're trying to get the materials to do literally anything right now.
How interesting.
Raptor juice. Hey, question. I'm going to pre-buy the new GW2 expansion. I want to know if you potentially have a referral code to add. Even if it doesn't reduce the price. I do. Thank you for asking. I will put a link to it in the chat right now. And yeah, it's not a coupon. It just gives me a small kickback if you do that. But that's it right there if you use that. One note, the link is for the standalone client, not for Steam. I do not have a referral link for Steam. It's weird seeing the classic axe animation when I, like, cut down a tree rather than me shooting lasers and stuff. If you go to hero panel, you do have dies. Oh, okay. There we go. I leveled up dyeing my boots. What? Oh, no, my axe broke. If I find the man... This is why I craft my own equipment. If I find the man who sold me an axe that was going to break the same day I started using it, there will be words. Is this Tuesday only that Michael do this challenge? I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun right now. It's been a while since I've been this engaged. Like, it's... Because it feels more high stakes, you know? So I might consider doing this for, like, more morning streams or something. But I wouldn't full stop everything else that I'm doing. You can't craft gathering tools? Yeah, that is correct. You don't craft gathering tools. So I have to make my own bags. I have to make my own equipment. So, like, again, for weapons, I'm currently going Huntsman. And leatherworking for armor and bags. And then I'm going to make a second character that will be a chef. And also jewel crafter to get, like, jewelry and stuff. Alright. Now we're murdering frogs. Only one life? Yeah. Now, Guild Wars 2, unlike hardcore WoW, Guild Wars 2 doesn't just, like, delete your character when you die. It's just an honor system. Like, I could type /deaths and it will say I've died 0 times, right? So, my goal is to defeat Zaitan without ever dying using only crafted equipment. Now, if I, like, get almost to Zaitan and I die, I might just be like, okay, I failed that part of the challenge, and then I'll try to finish him off with the crafting gear part. But I'm gonna try my best to do everything that I said I was going to do. You unlocked another utility skill. Oh, right, you are. Hang on. I got an idea for this one. Let me... Alright, Signet of Renewal. This is a stun break, and also takes all conditions on you and moves them to your pet, if your pet's close enough to you. It's a great emergency button, and also it does a small amount of healing over time. By the way, did everybody here know that if you just click on the last thing, it'll train everything up to that thing? You don't have to do them one by one. There's a small tip for any noobs. It's been a few years since I've had to do that, but there you go. Are you nuzlocking the pets? No, I currently have no plans to nuzlock the pets. And the reason for that is... you can't just go get another juvenile marsh drake, right? If you say the marsh drake is dead, you can't just go get another one in this game. Sad we aren't doing this on Ellie. You're out of your mind. Half the max health, don't have the pet companion, and their down state is basically just kill me. Pass. Alright. That one's done. There is a hero point back here, though. I need to get that hero point. Stop chasing me, go invisible. Dude, that guy wanted me. Blarg. Okay. Take some to eat. There we go. Alright, got that hero point. Let's see, got a pearl. Oh, leather. Nice, nice, nice. And salvage, salvage. More leather, nice. I think we already got all this. I'm finding so many of these stupid boxes. Okay. There's that. Oh, I missed a waypoint over here? Okay, I gotta go get that waypoint. Doing this as an Ellie would be a real challenge? It would be an additional challenge, sure. It would be an additional one. You could do Glyph of Elementals? Eventually, yeah. Does falling to your death count? Yeah. 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 I need to not do that. I need to not fall to my death. Honestly, I mentioned earlier that's going to be one of the biggest dangers is fall damage. Jumping puzzle time? Nah. Okay. Can you visit other game modes or do events like Halloween? I could. I don't have a reason to do so right now. I have sold some trick-or-treat bags, though. Wouldn't it be more challenging if you made another class instead of Ranger? Yes, it would. Because Ranger has the highest chance to get back up from downstate if they go downstate. Which is the reason I chose it. Also, I just really enjoy it. And why take away that fun from myself? But yes, you are correct. If I were to do this on, say, Ellie, or maybe even Guardian, because both of them have almost, like, half the health pool of some of the other classes. They are much squishier. So yeah, both of them it would be more challenging. For sure. I'd say Guardian early on is not that bad, because you've got, like, passive healing regen from the Virtues, but... He's going to do Chalice of Tears. With a prototype position rewinder, maybe. Guardian is so good. Yeah, Guardian has the most active defenses, but the least passive. So getting hit when you're not expecting it or not aegising and stuff will rock you. Oh no. Okay, see, right now I'm feeling nervousness, right? Like this should be nothing. I've done these things like a million times, but if I miss, the character might be gone. So it's like this is adding a new level of nervousness that I haven't felt in years in this game. Gonna have people do predictions on when I die. I think if I do, it's gonna be from a fall. Okay, got that. Alright, what is this one? Assist in dragonfly hunts? Eh. Venom sacks. What challenge are you doing, Mug? Do exclamation craft lock in the chat, Lord Heisen. Good to see you, by the way. What up? Have you ever thought about taking a stream and playing the content you probably haven't touched in years, like Twisted Marionette? I actually tried to do Twisted Marionette like last week, but no one was there, so I couldn't. Well, that wasn't my fault. I just want to confirm... Hang on a sec. I just want to confirm that it hasn't auto-equipped anything. Yeah, we're good. We're still in level 1 stuff, plus some gathering tools. Only Zaitan? Zaitan to start with. That alone will keep us occupied for a little while. Mike, do the helper character could die? What? What the hell did you just say to me? Just wondering if free accounts with no gliding means your character screams when falling. Do the helper character could die? Do you plan on playing Dispatch on release? I don't know if I'll play it on release day. I do plan on playing it, yes. I played the demo for it, and I loved it, and I'm invested. Oh, dang it. See, I can go invisible too, you jerk. If we do successfully do Zaitan, maybe we continue the story. Again, there would have to be some addendums, like... There was a moment, and I don't remember exactly where. It was in either Path of Fire or Living World Season 4, where your character dies, right? But it's like part of the story. And then you get like, let's just say you get revived, because I don't want to spoil the whole thing, right? So we would have to add like an addendum, like that doesn't count for the challenge, you know? So the farther out we go, the more we have to, like, you know, kind of double check what happens and see if there's any little nuanced rules we have to add. All right. What level does this do? Shoulder pads. Look at this shoddy freaking workmanship. Get out of here. Give me that leather. I'll show you how to make some good shoulder pads. Rubbish. Alright, there's a hero point over here. Yeah, one thing I thought about, chat, that I did consider is that engineer... Because it's like, okay, well, I can't replace my weapon unless I craft it, right? Engineer has kits. So, Engineer would be less affected by the weapon thing because their kits kind of auto-level up with them, right? Now, they still scale with your stats, so your armor stats would still matter, but they would have less impact from that. So that was another one I highly considered. But... again, the reason I did not was because, you know, one, I'm just super comfortable on Ranger, and two, the downstate advantage that Ranger has. Engineer all kits and rifle. You know what would also be a funny death? Would be if you're doing something like that and a mob does a reflect shield and you're not expecting it. You just blast yourself. Can't do Twilight Oasis Fractal either, because technically you die there. Yeah, well, again, we would just have to have that recorded and be like, okay, now the thing is going to say I have 2 deaths, one is from this, it's part of the story, it's unavoidable. I wonder, are there any other parts in the story? What about, like, when you fight Balthazar? Does that, like, kill you in game mechanics? I'm trying to remember. Or does Vlast prevent that? I'm trying to remember if you die and get revived there. I know there was the whole thing where you go to the underworld and you meet Ghost Joko. I know you die there. First fight Vlast prevents your death. You get downed. You know, I did think of one thing you could do to get around that. Well, if you... Well, maybe? Okay, you know how, like, you could do the base game on one character, then you could do Heart of Thorns on another character, right? Can you do a chapter of an area on another character? Like, could I do just the Path of Fire section where I die on another tune and then go back to playing this guy after that, just to like skip it? That'd be tedious, but I wonder.
38 months later, I still have nothing interesting to say. What are you even going to do with all these Pokcharizardes?
I will cherish them. Thank you. Are you allowed mats from the TP? If I have earned coin on this character, I can buy raw materials on the TP if I wish. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else I would do with the money. But I don't have any money right now. I've got a whopping 7 silver, so it's not something to really worry about at the moment. Let's see. I thought that was a command. It is. It responded to you, packet. It is a command. New character or new account? Both. See my wallet? 7 silver. Alright, was this clean up chaotic material? Ow. Ah! Leave me alone. How long is this? What was the reason behind starting over? Exclamation mark Craftlocked. I saw someone in WoW doing a challenge run of the game, and I was like, yo, that looks really fun. I'm gonna do that. And here we are. Can a free account use the TP to buy mats? I think the free account can use the TP, but there's limitations on it. Let's see, linen. So look, I can't buy this stuff, but I can buy linen scraps. So it looks like I can buy base materials. And I've not really, like I said, like just buying like 5 linen would take all my money right now. That's not really my plan, but it's, you know, I could. Who dat? Wicked, thank you for the prime. Ow. What about level rewards and item drops? Can you use those? No. Earlier I got a bag from leveling up, and I was like, look at the. Oh my god! Hang on! That's half my health. My level 1 armor on a rabbit, not doing too good. Anyway, that's the closest call so far. No, if I didn't make it, it's terribly made. We have trust issues. We destroy it. Oh my god, freaking rabbit. All right, are we done here? I think we're done here. Looks like there's a waypoint over there. That copper. Heart monitor where? Are you gonna do dungeons and fractals? At the moment, I'm not focused on doing group content with this character. Who knows what the future holds? That's a big boy. Go Blarg. Invisible. Oh my god! Bro, he hits so hard. Dude, wait, what are you doing? Why does he hit for 70% of my health bar? Go Blarg again. And he's ignoring aggro. Jeez. Alright, I was like, yeah, it's a vet mob. This will be fine. No, he just completely ignored my pet. It just kept slapping the crap out of me. Glob of globby goo. That's it. How about muck you? How about that? Oh my god. I'm glad we got Signet of the Hunt. Are you outscaling your armor? Dude, I have no idea. I haven't been able to craft anything yet, so we're still in level 1 equipment. Rose dye. Transfer gates. Trying to remember, doesn't this teleport to another area you need to do for map comp? I remember there was somewhere in this zone where there was like a portal you had to take to get there to fill in the map. Alright, hold on. I'm just going to grab a few waypoints. I think I still haven't gotten a weak blood. Scale. Drink the dye, because that makes sense. The western gate is the hidden point of interest, correct. Okay. You're gonna die when you least expect it. I know. I was not expecting that spoopy dude to slap the skirt out of me. See if the fire Ellie's up. I could definitely do fire Ellie. Like, cause when you're fighting the fire Ellie, there's that big pillar on the west side of the room. I could just stand on that pillar and longbow it. I could absolutely do that. I don't know. Do I have Bloodshot on this account? I do. Okay. Oh, it's about to start. It's literally about to start. What the heck? I could risk it. I could risk it all. You guys think the boars have blood, or do they just run on oil? I'm hoping to get a blood. Oh my god. Yeah, we're definitely going range build, not not great sword. Bats and harpies drop more blood. Bats and harpies. Prevent for fire, at least. Dude. Oh man, this is I don't know of anything on Fire Ellie that's going to kill me, but there is an element of fear. There is an element of fear to this. Longbow build? It's just one longbow build. Ow. Stay way back. I got this. What do you mean? Oh, that's a lot of dudes. They just all spawned in. Dude, no loot? Oh my gosh.
Unit operating at peak efficiency.
Dang it. I'm trying to get some hits in before they kill everything. Go Skittles! Steal those kills! Get it!
Magic battery cell nearing capacity.
I'm sure you can handle it.
Oh my god. Alright, got something there. What's up?
Excelsior.
Glittering dust. Muck here firing out a level 1 bow while a Norn runs by swinging the night sky around. Average Guild Wars experience. I'm trying to think what, like, if I'm not equipping things that I find, what is the best thing I could hope for from the Fire LA? Maybe just some stuff to salvage? Oh god, that guy's a gold. Why are you gold? Teamwork gets it done, comboed with an ally. Why do I hear someone behind me with, like, mono? What was that? I'm not stomping on the chaos stuff. I don't want to turn into a rabbit, get one shot again. Oh man. Let's see. Do that. Salvage that. Box of lab equipment. Oh my god, terrible. Terrible item. I got half this thing done. Fire Ellie got a one-shot, baby buck. His name is Trust Issues. Hide behind the char. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be at the far end of the room. You have no idea. I might be outside the room and just have Skittles in there chewing on the fire elemental. Like, we do what we gotta do. Mighty Rawhide Bracers. I'll take the Mighty Rawhide. Bracers probably suck. Here's a question for you guys. Do you guys remember any tameable ranger pets in Metrica Province? I don't immediately. I remember a handful all over the world, but I can't immediately remember one in Metrica. So I think... Oh no, hold on. Oh, I can use the 10-hour raptor to get up here. Yeah.
Everyone else, keep those inquest agents away from my golem.
You could have changed your character name to Mukluk for chickening out. Oh gosh. Wait. What? Account verification. What? I can't sell the 40 silver Halloween bag. No. I can only sell normal trick-or-treat bags? Dude, that was going to like 4x my life savings. Buy a Guild Wars expansion. Requires validation. This takes 4 days. Oh my god. I could sell these. Mutt cannot be trusted. I'm up to no good. Alright, the question now is what's the safest spot for this? Is up here safe from those big rings that you have to jump over? Is it safe up here? If not there... Maybe like way back here. I don't know. Does anything in this fight push or pull? Well, the big rings will hit you. I've never been so scared of fire elemental. Freaking hardcore character level 1 gear. I've never been so afraid. Can you open the bag and sell the contents? Large candy bag. Salvage. Got some candy corn. Got 5 more bags. Could sell the little bags. You're in a blown up reactor, you're already dying. The only question is how many. There are no table of pets in Metrica. Okay. When Mug gets to the Claw of Jormag. Oh my god, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna fight the Claw of Jormag. That could be... Okay, you know what? The following are rules from different challenges that I've considered. I've seen other people do. There was one guy on YouTube, he did a series called Questlocked. And basically, like, he starts his character, right? And he has to do every quest in the zone before he can leave that zone. That includes, like, the group quests and stuff, right? So if you translated that to this game, that would be, like, hardcore, and you have to do the meta in that zone before you can leave it and move on to the next one. Which, I don't know. Some of those would not be that scary. Like, Fire Ellie, if you got a ranged weapon and you stay way the hell back, not too bad. Shadow Behemoth, as long as you could spot those, like, nasty puddles on the ground, could be not too bad. But, yeah, you could make up some interesting rules for, like, a challenge run for sure. That's just map comp? Well, the bosses, like, the meta bosses are not part of map comp. Like, imagine being like, you have to do Tequaddle, and it has to be a successful one. You know? Triple Trouble? Oh, God. Hardcore Triple Trouble. Meta locked next meta 2 hours. I would say that you could probably have like a little rule on you could leave and come back as soon as it becomes available or something. But you could try to do a pacifist run where you level only with like exploring and gathering, and you you don't attack anything. What would the end be though? Because you can't kill Zytad, so I guess it'd be just end at max level, or maybe world map comp. You're successful if you world map comp pacifist. You can't world map comp pacifist. Some warps require killing. If you're a ranger and you got a pet and the pet kills those things, can you still be a pacifist? Because that's just the cycle of life, right? Pets gotta eat. You're right, though. I remember hearts where you have to, like, poison bandits and stuff. Engineer. I didn't kill it. It was the turret. 2 warm stones. Woo. Alright. Please don't kill me, Fire Elemental. Oh, God! What did I just say? What the... No, no, no. Ooh! We need to leave. We need to leave. What is that start? What is that start? I'm glad I had that Stunlock Condi cleanse ready to go. Dude, okay, how... The bridge is a choke point. The bridge scares me. Dude, oh my God! Chat, I am not okay right now. I am not okay right now. Skittles, get in there. You got this. Skittles, why are you back here with me? Oh my god, he can still hit me there. Alright, so 2 of these kills me. Chat, I do not know if this is worth the risk. I'm inclined to say it's not. Alright. I think we need to wait. Oh, but dude, you just gave me a heart attack. You freaking nightlight. Alright, I think we need to wait till he's low and then go in and tap him a few more times. Brave Sir Robin. Dude, you guys told me it was safe up there, and he immediately hit me with a meteor. And then he hit me with, like, some more little shots, and each little shot is, like, 60% of my health. Skittle said F no. Oh my god, are you serious? He's zoning me out. I'm so scared right now. Imagine if I had gone the greatsword build. I'd just be up there crying. Oh my god. Decade of the Dragon, Fire Elemental, World Bosses, Threats. Oh, I got some Fractaline Dust. Nice. Alright, that was... that was way scarier than it should have been. That was way scarier than it should have been. Dude, those teeny little pebbles raining down hit me for 60% of my max health. Alright, look at all this terribly made equipment. Give me these raw materials. Oh man, we got a lot of raw materials. That's in terms of raw mats, solid. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if we got enough to craft anything. Did that level you up? Yeah, it did. It did. The most stressful fire elemental of my wife. My wife? My wife just walked by. My life. That shouldn't be open right now. Hang on a second. Okay. Alright. Who else votes for heart monitor be on while Muck doing this challenge? I don't want to mess with that right now. I could pause the stream. Yeah, Twitch added pausing for subscribers. It's kind of weird that it's not just on the whole platform, but yeah, they added pausing for subscribers. Alright. 8 slot bag. Oh gosh, we're gonna have just enough. Alright. Now that is a bag, chat. There we go. Hi. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Yeah, they gave me a free bag at like level 3, but you could tell it was a piece of crap, so we just made one. We made a good one, a proper bag. I don't know if I should have done that jute thing. Vitality, okay. So we need some gear, man. We still got no blood. Why does everything need blood? This is so weird. New armor and new bow requires blood. Okay. Where could I get some of that? I don't even know. Can you buy it on TP? Maybe? Use the wiki? Well, I mean, the wiki would offer me 1,000 ways to get it. I'm just wondering, like, where here could I easily obtain some with my rules? There we go. My wife brought me leftover spaghetti with, like, garlic and cheese sauce on it. Alright, so we opened up this chunk of the map just now. There's not actually anything to do over there. Skelks drop blood. Skelks. Where are skelks? Those are like water things. Bats will drop it, and I know if you go to Caldra Forest, Crate will drop it. See my previous message. Your previous message is, I posted our names in this map, Skelks drop blood. Yeah. Let a mosquito bite you, then kill it. Mighty rawhide shoulders. Pristine leather. 3 leather from that. Oh, there's some crates. So I still don't have a water weapon. So I can only fight this by throwing my pet at it or shooting it from on land. Tiny scale. Also, you can get a pet if you go into town. Yeah, I believe there was like a zoo near the bottom of Radisum, and it had something in it. I don't remember what, though. We'll just do a full signets for right now. Mighty Iron Mace. Radisum has Pink Moa and Siamoth. I remember once upon a time when Siamoth was like the #1 ranger pet for PvP. Alright, I can't pull a Barracuda out of the water, but I can send Skittles in after it. Skittles is an aquatic hunter. Lots of scales. Alright, not getting any blood here. Is he on day 1 with this? Yeah. Okay, so. Skelks. Where are Skelks on this map? Someone told me I needed to go find some skelks. Let's go get that waypoint. Playing more of this tonight too? Probably, yeah. Like, I'm still gonna do, like, my daily stuff. We got the weekly giveaway. I'll try to prepare something for that, just like always on Tuesdays. But, yeah, this is, very fun for me. Oh, here's some skelks. Spider. Is asking chat for help in the rules. I mean, I'm not asking you guys to come kill things for me or send me items, but information. I think information is okay. I'm like, I misheard that as I can sense Skittles and aspirin, and I thought, what a great psychic power to have. Yeah, no, that's not what I said. Well, we are getting some items that can be broken down for, like, leather and stuff. That's good. What's for lunch? Last night my wife made spaghetti that had a cheese and garlic sauce with chicken in it, and this is leftovers. Can we enter trust issues in the giveaway? I know his account name. We're not sending him any prizes. You can also add not looking at the wiki as part of the challenge. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're getting fangs. I need blood. This is like when you kill the raptors and the barons. They don't drop their heads. And you're like, how do these guys have no heads? How do these skelk have no blood? Is this one bugged? What's going on? Skittles, attack! Skittles, please! He's being stupid. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? His best. Dude, he's like not attacking. I need to turn Skittles off and on again. Like, what's going on right now? Okay. Rawhide boots. Enhanced mighty gloves. Nope. Terrible craftsmanship. Get this out of here. I wouldn't trust my hands with those. There's mosquitoes. That could also be blood. Maybe he's scared of water. Maybe. You hit your daily limit on Skittles. Mosquitoes are not a source of blood. What? Are we allowed to join in this challenge? I mean, I can't really stop you. You'd have your own separate challenge. Like I said, I was inspired to do this by someone who was doing it in World of Warcraft. I was like, that actually looks fun to me. So here we are. Oh my gosh. Mosquitoes have venom sacs? What the heck? Mosquitoes don't have venom? Do they? Ah! I got a vial of blood. Alright, that's one piece of gear. Alright, so that is confirmation that Skelks can, in fact, drop, what is it called? Blood. Oh, did I just get another one? Yay! Alright. Alright, where am I on the map? I need to remember the spot. We might be spending some time here. Alright, I'm just gonna let Skittles handle that one. With the, for those who don't know, on a Ranger, Signets buff you and the pet, so he's got in-combat health regen right now. Skittles, please, I can't attack in the water. With craft discoveries, couldn't you craft other items besides the blood? Probably. I mean, I don't have a list of all the recipes in front of me or anything. Oh, I just remembered. My pet's F2 underwater has a different cooldown than his F2 above the water. He could easily, he could be at T2 parts by now if he did any discoveries by now. I mean, the main thing right now is materials. Alright, I'm gonna run over and get that waypoint. This is too easy with Ranger. I'm not sure I could have survived that fire ellie on other classes. Like, when the fire ellie hit me and I got clipped, that was like 60% of my health pool. I think if I was on Ellie, I might have been dead. Unless someone had revived me. Come here, boar, give me the meat. Let's see, I actually need to kill mosquitoes for this this area. I would have thought Necro would be the easy mode for this challenge. Necro would be a solid pick too, I think. You could use some minions to distract enemies to keep them off of you. Not the best down state, but possibly the second best. Oh, I left the quest area. Second health bar? Yeah. Do the spiders count? Spiders do not count for those. Doesn't Blish have an add-on to help with hearts? I don't feel like I need that. We're level 20 already? Oh my gosh. Wow. Whoever made these rings did not know what they were doing. Get this crap out of my face. Get this out of my face. I'll make my own rings. Let me confirm that nothing has been equipped by accident. Yeah, we're still in level 1 stuff. Plus a bag. Let's see, 3/4. All right, these mosquitoes are filling it up pretty fast. Talk to the scout just to check him off the map. When it says Craftlocked, you mean you only use what is crafted by this tuning account? Yes. So like at level 2, it gave me a bag, I destroyed it. And then I crafted my own bags. These are the adventures of a goblin named Trust Issues. He will only use stuff he makes himself. Oh, we left the quest area. I gotta go back again. What's up? Hey, Aaron. Can Trust Issue trust Joko? I don't know, can he? Does Joko seem like a trustworthy fellow? He's gonna get traits before he leaves Metrica level 1 gear. Well, I definitely the what was it, the adventure journal is
An
giving
anonymous user gifted
a lot
a
of
tier
XP.
1 sub to Gripper Sniffer.
What is that name? I'm not reading that out loud, but thank you for the sub. Alright, that heart's done. Oh no. There's a big boy over here, chat. Alright, it's not giving me the workover like the last veteran we fought. Alright. Trash collector. Okay. What is that? Is like a town over there? Let's see what that is. Is Zaitan dead yet? Almost. Yeah, dude, he's quaking. He sees me. He's quaking. He knows what I'm about.
Thanks for the 8 months, Mukluk Bobble, Mukluk Bobble, Mukluk Bobble.
You're welcome, Necro. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, we got a few things here. One, there is some copper over here. Let me get that. Wood. more copper. Alright, then I think there's a hero point down here. How does it feel to be God walking amongst mere mortals? I don't have that achievement. Alright, veteran mob down. And commune with the place of power. Okay, and we need more salvage kits. We need more salvage. There's some merchants at this place I'm at right now. Let me see what they got. Okay, crude salvage kit. And sell junk. And I need another logging axe and another mining pick. What is this? Marsh plant leaves. Okay, that's from some other quest. All right. Oh wait, what did I just buy? Did I buy iron? I bought iron. Okay. What's my money at? 15 silver? What? 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 You can't have my spaghetti. You cannot has. Alright. Let's go back to the crafting stations and take a look at what we got. Alright, let's see. Alright, so it's not great, but we do have a chest armor. So let's work on the open slots. We got gloves, shoulders, head. Glove lining, glove strap. I need one more of these. Wait, I have no rawhide right now? All of that running around I just did, I got 0 rawhide. Well, scrit. Okay. I thought for sure I had salvaged some. Unless I got, like, a different type of leather.
Excelsior.
A lot of green wooden planks. Alright. Alright, mighty crude longbow. 150 to 176. My current one is one that says 50% more damage. I got enough of that. I need like one more rawhide for that. Okay. So rawhide. Not been a lot of sources. I think there's something there I didn't... Is there like a cave system there or something? I feel like I missed something there. Alright. Can trust issues trust Bram? Least of all. Can you use the TP to buy mats? Base materials, yes. Yeah, but I need to be able to afford it. Hold on. Oh wait, I'm 21. Can I get can I do training now? I can. All right. When's this unlocked? 45. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's that? Okay. I don't know what I said. I want to get pet prowess. 34 points. I can't afford that yet. That would be a 10% damage increase. I will take that, and then... You and your pet grant each other might when you critically strike a foe. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so I almost finished this heart when I joined the fire elemental and almost died earlier. So, let's try to finish this off. What's the difference between buying the mask from the TV versus a vendor? I don't know of a vendor that sells rawhide. And honestly, I haven't spent anything on the TP yet. I mean, I don't know if I will or not. I could just change my mind on that because I haven't done that yet. So far, I've sold some things on the TP, like trick-or-treat bags to get some coin, but I could just stay completely self-sufficient, you know, if we think that's more entertaining. SSF. SSF is solo self-found. It basically just means that you do everything on your own. It's a term from other games. I just hit the button to get on my sky scale, and let me tell you guys, it did not work. Okay. Am I in combat? I think I was in combat with something. All right. And keep in mind, this raptor's on a timer. We will lose it eventually. It's 10 hours only. Alright, hero point over here. Walking, the horror. Yeah, I've got Signal to the Hunt, which is a 25% run speed, but yeah. Go invisible for a second. Oh, that's a veteran one. How long do you expect this challenge to take? I mean, if I die in an hour, then 1 more hour. This would be a series on YouTube. This would be a series with many episodes. Oh, nice! 2 blood. We've doubled my bloods. Alright, I'm a little scared here, chat. Alright, taking out the non-elite ones first. Some other dude just showed up. Oh, he's lost half his health already. Go Skittles, show him how it's done. Alright, that's done. Odds of him dying to something stupid. Again, I tried Fire Elemental earlier, and it tapped me once, and I lost 60% of my health. So, Fire Ele could two-shot me. Gravity, I think, is going to be the biggest thing. If something, you know, knocks me off a cliff or something. Fall damage is, of course, always deadly. Right now, we need leather. Which, if we can find, you know, people that drop armor, we can just salvage it. Or just find something that drops leather, either one. Mike, do you have a link for the pre-order for Visions of Eternity? Yeah. This is for the standalone client, not for Steam. And it supports this channel when you make a purchase, and I thank you for it. Two cogs. For leather, I suggest you go to Kryda for centaurs. We could. So, that is something I considered. When I finish this zone, I think it's going to be best for me to go to another level 1 zone, as long as I still need materials. Rather than go to like a level 15 zone. Tiny totem. That... Mobile bomb. What? I don't remember this guy. That's a big fella. I'm gonna stay back. His name scares me. He's got, like, Chad energy. Event succeeded. Okay. I thought he was gonna, like, blow up. Bag of testing materials. Will you pause the challenge when VOE is released, or will you keep progressing every so often? I mean, I think for the first week of VOE, I'm going to be binging VOE, right? But, yeah, basically any time that not really accomplishing much, you know, instead of just spamming world events on my main account, I'll probably work on this until it dies, or we succeed.
Foul this locale no more.
I wonder if there'll be Twitch drops for VOE release. I haven't been told about any. So if they are, I don't know yet. Alright, I finished the heart here. Still need to get this hero point, though.
Sensors detect presence of unknown life form. Scanning. Student number 152634. Approach.
Whoa, what? Press the red button.
Inquest tactics tutorial initiated.
Oh!
Prepare to be educated.
He reflected my knockback shot.
Student number 152634.
Well, that was kind of easy. Mr. Twilight came by and hit it. I was fine, though.
Tutorial shutdown imminent.
this locale no more.
Okay. That you have to teleport to. I remember that. So I need to get the vista outside. Hey, Monkey Chat, I know you love this game, but also hope someone's paying you to go through this. Wait, what? I mean, I have gotten a few subs today, so technically I've been paid today while doing this. Okay, there's the vista. Need to get that waypoint down there. What are you gonna do if the game crashes or disconnects it, but you die? So I have considered that. This isn't World of Warcraft where if you die, the character's like deleted immediately, right? This is kind of self-imposed hardcore. So I could just say, look, that was a disconnect. We're not gonna count that one, and I could just, you know, do /deaths and show that there's one, and then just be like, that's hashtag not my fault. I think we'll just kind of take it as a case-by-case basis. Right? But we will have options. My mouth was full, sorry. We will have options. We can choose if we think it's fair to keep going or if we need to restart. Go PvP is hardcore? That would be a very short hardcore, I think.
MuklukPok.
Xander, thank you. Appreciate that. Is your pet hardcore as well? There are currently no rules about the pet being hardcore as well. Alright, Metrica Province. Yo, Black Line Key! Well, how about that? 40 copper as well. Trust issues with the luck. Skittles is very hardcore. He's very hardcore. Skittles wants to be hardcore, but his mom won't let him. So, I'm hoping to get some bags of stuff in this room. So I'm just going to kind of go around the room and see what we can get. Got a bag of testing materials. Actually got 5 of them. There's another one. Okay. Okay, depending on what's in these bags, this could be a good spot to farm for some materials. Is this some type of challenge, Mug? Are the streamers involved? Nope. I mean, you're all invited to do it if you want. It's just a self-imposed challenge. I actually saw, you know, full credit where it's due. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I'm safe here. All right. There is a video series that I've been enjoying watching on the YouTubes. Did I close it? I might have accidentally closed the tab. 1 second. Open up my history. There it is. Okay. There's a video series I was watching on YouTube and enjoying. And it was called Craftlocked, and it was in World of Warcraft. And this guy was like, I'm going to take this character. My goal is to beat Ragnaros, which is an endgame raid boss, but I have to only use crafted gear. And I was like, you know, as crazy as that sounds really fun to me. Clearly a masochist. But I was like, that sounds like that would be really refreshing to try out. So, that's what we're doing right now. I haven't seen a free-to-play inventory so long, it's so small. I actually destroyed the first bag it gave me because I didn't craft the bag. And then I crafted my own bag later. I was like, what is this piece of crap? This isn't a bag. That's a bag. Does this challenge mean you'll stream more Guild Wars 2? Yeah, I might make this like the new morning thing for a while. We'll see. But this is very refreshing for me, so I'm having a lot of fun. Rather than just doing world bosses for the 9,000th time. Seven bags. Okay, we are getting some rawhide and some other material. Okay, so it looks like it's all mats. Which is not bad. Okay, so we can get leather amongst other things here. It's possible. Don't know that it's a good rate. But we can. Do you think it'd be good if they added achievements and titles to the game to encourage playing like this, or would that be too hardcore? I mean, honestly, I think that they could do to make like a hardcore server. But if they don't want to do that, they could have... One thing you can do in... I'm stealing an idea from WoW here. Is they've got a buff that you can get when you create a character. And it's just a buff icon. It doesn't do anything for you. It's just a buff. And then when you die, you lose it. So if you see someone at max level with that buff, they've never died. You know? You could do... They could easily add something like that, I feel like, just for fun. If they choose to do... If they wanted to do so, you know? Tiny totem. Did you see the Yours 2 blog about the Elite Spec beta exploding? I did. I haven't gotten around to reading it, but I do have that open. But yeah, I did see it. I haven't gotten any more bags in a few kills. Not me needing to analyze drop rates of baggy waggies from level 1 mobs. Freak, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Will you be buying some mats on the TP? Haven't decided yet. I haven't ruled it. I haven't bought anything off the TP yet, but... And as a free-to-play account, I can only buy the most base of materials. So, I'm not sure currently if I want to do that or not. One bag, one fire, yeah. There's probably a better location for this. Okay, well, it was cool for a little while. Okay, so... This zone is done, but I still haven't done my level 10 quest. I wanted to get some gear, because I'm still in my level 1 starter gear. I wanted to get some gear before I did my level 10 quest. But... here we are. Do you want in-game donations? No, 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 no. No. If I receive any, I'm just going to hit return. Or forward them to my main account and use them for giveaways. That would take all the challenge out of it if we did that.
How may I assist you?
Oh my god, I can make one. Alright. Let's make a rawhide string. And a green longbow stave. Alright. That's 150 to 176. And my current one is 107. This is a 50% damage increase. Now that's a bow! There we go. Wait. Oh. It's dual wielding bows. Get that out of there. We don't need to dual wield bows. I need to sell this for 1 copper. Now that's a quality weapon. Thanks.
But how do you tell friendly from phony?
Trial and error?
Alright. So we got a better bow. Still need a lot more leather. You do need a weapon swap? Look, we'll get there when we get there, okay? We'll get there when we get there. Right now, we just need a bunch of leather. Not even drop gear won't be used? I've been salvaging all of it. Any drop gear has been salvaged. Alright. Should I knock this out? Should go pretty quick, because I'll skip the cutscenes. Can someone explain the Craftlock thing? David, if you do exclamation Craftlock in the chat, it'll pop it up. Alright, where is it? Okay. In Snaff's footsteps. Because he's dead.
How about now, my little long-eared cherub? Is it working now?
Not at all. And find another endearment. Cherubs are fat baby humans with freakish wings.
I knew that, sweetheart. I just didn't know you knew.
Time's almost up. If you can't show the judges something soon, you'll be disqualified.
Did Muck make a new account? Yes. Alright, skip to end.
Sure, I've heard of Snaff, but I still don't get why he gets a whole prize named after him.
Because he was one of the greatest geniuses who ever lived, you empty-headed homunculus. He revolutionized Golomancy. He blazed trails so brilliant, most people can't even see his footsteps, let alone follow in them.
So, friend of yours then?
This is my first time seeing these conversations about Snaff since reading the book that he died in, and they make a little more sense now. Get the capacitors from the staging area. Alright. Do you accept witch hats? No, I don't need a witch hat, thank you. Alright, so the inquest show up. One's a veteran, but we're doing fine. Alright. We got the capacitors. And skip to end.
I was thinking about joining the inquest. They never let morality get in the way of progress.
They'd never take you. You know what morality means.
Hey, you fixed it! Nice work. Now we can show off our improved Golem to Pilot interface. It's not as splashy as some entries, but it's revolutionary. The Snaff prize is as good as ours.
Not if we don't hurry it up. They're waiting now. So get out there and strut our stuff.
I remember this. So they're showing off their invention, which is like they can mentally control the golem and they don't have to use their hands on joysticks or anything like that. But then it malfunctions. And her brain gets like fused with the golem.
Biomagical psionic mind link is two-way, instantaneous, and uninterruptible. Our pilot doesn't even need hands. She just has to think, and the golem responds. No more specialized training or hours of practice. Just hop in, think, and away you go.
Very impressive. How did you handle the problem of feedback? Every time I've tried something similar, the pilot's brain got fried.
Our breakthrough in golem interface dampening technology keeps the user's mind safe from harm.
Well, it's not as eye-catching as Teo's floating Griswold, but your MiG is quite impressive.
Skip.
Bronk, we have a problem.
Something's definitely wrong in there. Noxxi, what's going on?
As she almost kills the judge.
It's not responding. It's malfunction. I mean, error. Arg! What's happening to me?
Alright. And then she was never seen again. Alright, so... we're gonna pick based on style for later. Not gonna use these, of course. They're rubbish. Alright, I'll say... actually, we already have those unlocked. Alright, that one. Alright. So we got those. We're gonna salvage them immediately. And a leather bag. The temptation. Nope, not gonna use that. And open that up. Got some more stuff. Salvage, 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 salvage. Okay. There we go. Okay. Return to your crew's lab in Radisum. Does doing map comp of Radisum give me any materials? I remember it gives you I know when you map comp a capital, you get like transmutation charges. I don't remember if you get like any mats. But that would take quite a bit of time. Just the charges, I think. Only one way to find out. Yeah, ask you guys. That's the way. That's how we find out. Let's see. Let's do a lap for the waypoints. Alright. And story.
Hey, you're just in time. Prompt's got us all set up. Well, most.
It's weird seeing this place without it being covered in gathering nodes. Alright, activate the device to track the MG.
Then repeat the sequence by interacting with the consoles.
Okay, so it's...
okay, you've got basic
not Simon Says. The other one.
Now it's tough.
Mid, left, right. Mid, left, right. Left, right, mid, left. Left, right, mid, left. Mid, left, mid, left, right.
Brace yourself. This last one is going to knock you flat.
Mid, left, right. Right, left, mid.
It's working. It's working perfectly. And the signal appears to be close. The signal is moving. In fact, it's getting closer. In fact, it's headed right for us.
In fact! In fact!
Wait, this can't be right. It says this signal is coming from right behind that wall.
Subdue the rampaging Mig.
Entity not found. Searching.
Oh, it full healed.
Entity not found. Searching. Entity not found. Searching.
Yeah, I think I can't kill it. I think it has to find the entity it's looking for, which is the boyfriend.
Kaz. Negative.
Kaz, that's the one.
Search. Kaz. Negative. Resuming search.
Curses, we made such a good golem.
Entity detected.
He's too strong.
Close proximity. Query. Kaz.
Noxxi, what are you doing? Not weaken the golem. We'll never call.
Alright. We have beaten up his girlfriend. Mixed feelings on that one. Okay. We'll take this terribly made greatsword. Throw it in the recycler. No one would ever use this piece of crap. 2 bags of loot. Recycle these also. Got some leather. Nice. Alright. Nice, 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 nice. And we got a level up. Level 23. Some of the worst spears I've ever seen. Get rid of that. Okay. And elite skills unlocked. Ooh. Alright. Elite skills. I always use those when level up. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think to wrap up this session, we're going to go to the zoo. And I'm going to be careful, because you can fall out the bottom of Ratatouille. I don't want to die. Alright, here we go. So there's a juvenile pink moa. Let's see. I don't recall... How is it stats? See, he's 482, 400. Okay, so same vitality, less toughness on the pink moa. Alright. And... wasn't there a Syamoth in here also? See, look at that! It's not safe at all! This place is terrifying. Don't forget the red jellyfish. I've already forgotten the red jellyfish. Where's the red jellyfish? Does this mean you will never use any legendaries since they're given to you by achievements or by Zomoros? I don't think this challenge is going to get to legendaries. I don't think that's a concern. Technically, you craft legendaries? If they come out of the Mystic Forge, Zomoros crafts them, or Zomoros gives them to you in trade for other stuff. So that's why they're made of gifts. You gift him things, and then he then gives you back. Like, okay, here's those. Juvenile Syamoth. Alright, so he's got... same defensive stats for toughness and vitality as Skittles, but less attack. But he can dig up feathers. Jellyfish in the water south of Ratasum in the port area. Oh, if we're gonna go to the port, I gotta go up to the Oh, isn't it free to teleport within the city? Okay. Which of these? Dawnside Quay, Anti-Dawn Anchorage, Lion's Arch. Is it Dawnside Quay, or is it the Anchorage?
I'm off to Lion's Arch. I have business.
Both go to the harbor? Hold on, I want to get the waypoint up here. Okay, let's see. We're looking for a juvenile jellyfish. And we're holding our breath because we don't have a rebreather. Not seeing it. What's this challenge about? Exclamation Craftlocked, if you want to see it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Less toughness, about the same damage. Can do regen underwater, though. Alright. Let's see. Okay. We need some names for these guys, chat. We need some names. So, first off, the jellyfish. Oh, I can't name it unless I'm in the water. Alright. This is gonna be, fruit snack. Alright. And then back on land here. Okay. And this is gonna be, Edward. And this one is gonna be Greg.
Have you ever been to the crew chief's quarters?
There we go.
Disturbed me so much.
Skittles, Fruit Snack, Edward, and Greg. Those are the first companions that I would dare trust when playing Trust Issues. Bram and Joko? I'm not naming them Bram and Joko. Next one should be Ralph. Ralph. Alright. So we need to get more leather. And I could possibly use some of my hard-earned coin to buy some leather. Or farm it myself. I don't know which. So the question, I do need to come to a decision on, am I allowed to buy basic materials off the TP? I need to decide. Let's see. If I wanted to, let's see. I've got 60 silver right now. Life saving. Hold on. Where's a normal merchant? You. Sell junk. Sell bag. Destroy that. Okay. Alright. Wait, hold on. Where is the trade area? I want to see if I can make anything else. Hold on. Leather working's this way.
Well, someone should check that then.
Is this the leather thing? Okay. So... Mighty Seeker's gloves. Rawhide glove strap. Rawhide leather section. What is the leather I've been getting? Oh, I have a bunch of thin leather. I have almost no rawhide. Alright, so what if I was going to buy more rawhide? So it's, how much? So 2 rawhide... Oh my god. Oh, like I'm like freaking counting my coppers right now. Okay. So we would need We're fine on that. 2 stretched rawhide, which is 4 rawhide leather sections. So I need 2 of these, which are 9 silver each. Or, let me see, that. Oh, I'm not allowed to buy that. Okay, all right, I'm not allowed to buy that. I don't have the right. What about the stretched one? I can't buy that either. I can only buy the basic one. Okay, so get 2 more of these. All right, we'll do it. So a lot of folks in chat saying it's boring to watch farming, so we'll buy that, and that should allow us to get the gloves. Okay, and then boots would be 4 more. 8. So we need 8 more for boots. Okay. You know what? Hold on a sec. How much is if I just do this? All right, there we go. Just buy 40. Forget the math. Forget the math. Like dying. Okay. All right. I guess that's the thing. In order to try to keep the entertainment value up, I'm allowed to buy the most base of materials with money I earn myself. How about that, chat? We'll do that. Are you allowed to promote materials? Sure. That's not much different than selling one and then buying another. Okay, so I could get another pack too. Hold on, do I have an open bag slot? Yes. All right, leather pack. Ah, now that's a bag I can trust. That's a bag I can trust. Okay, and gloves. And rawhide glove lining. Oh shoot, spool of jute thread. That is... Oh, have to buy them in a pack of 10. Okay. And try this again. All right, his first piece of crafted armor. Alpha Crafter. Yo, we're well on our way to getting some ectos. Yeah. All right. What else? Pants? What's my current ones? Can I get a shoulders or hat right now? I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. It could potentially do the, what is it? The stuff for, like, discovering? Like, discovering new, was it doing discoveries? Let's see. Fast guide for leatherworking. I just want to see what it says to do at the beginning. Discover precise seeker boots. Sure. Let's do that. So, that's going to be boot sole. Hold on. Boot upper. Can I make that right now? Yeah, boot upper. Boot sole. And a precise jute insignia. Oh, actually, I don't even see that as an option. Maybe just a vitality one?
I am absolutely positive someone is attempting to steal.
Alright, sure. All my bone chips.
Disturbed your experiments or stolen your notes?
No, but every morning my note
Alright.
exactly one micron.
Vital Seeker boots.
Sounds suspicious.
Alright. He's got some much better boots than a moment ago. Can I salvage those? No, of course I can't. Okay. Do you need karma to buy recipes? I haven't seen any recipes to buy yet, but I haven't really been looking that closely. I could go back around to all the heart merchants if I need to. Alright, pants and coat. Let's see. Chest guard panel, chest guard lining. Oh, chest guard padding. Can I make another thing of jute? Okay. Chest guard padding, chest guard panel.
Back for another month, Mukluk dancing.
And I can't make another insignia right now. Well, I could, but it would not be really what I want. Alright, fine. We'll just do like a power one. Let's see if I can discover something with that. Wait, what? Did I not just make the insignia? No. Wait, this is 3 vials of blood? This is highway robbery. Mighty Seeker Coat. Okay. There we go. It ain't much, but it's mine. There we go. Alright, and then... So we got a bow, level 5. We got a couple pieces of level 10 gear. We need some better pants and shoulders and hat. Now, I also wonder if I make character number 2, which is going to be chef and jewel crafting, I wonder if I have enough materials, such as copper, to be able to make some like starter rings or something. So that would be something that we will look into next time. We are gonna save our progress here. All right. Chat, with that, I am out of time. I gotta wrap things up. Thank you guys for joining me today. Glad you guys seem interested in this new challenge idea. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'll be back in about 5 hours for the evening stream. We will do some Guild Wars 2. We'll do the weekly giveaway. I'll be continuing more with the Craftlocked series, and maybe do a bit of Borderlands 4 after that. We'll see. We'll see. But glad you guys enjoyed it. As always, please hit the follow button on Twitch, subscribe on the YouTubes. Here's links to both my YouTube channel, and a special thank you to the patrons. That's them. If you want to become one of the supporters, there's a link to that in the chat. You guys have a great rest of your day. Let me find someone on the Twitch side of things for Guild Wars 2 to raid. Let me see who is live right now. Maddie is live. Maddie's live. I'll give Maddie a raid. I try to get him like once a week. Alright, /raid Matty gone. Alright, I'll see you guys over there on his side, and I will be back tonight. See ya! Obviously, Laura's late. Always. It's a day that ends in Y.